Maybe we should just keep going, and if there's any more, we can double back if we need to do anything with these.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise it might just fill us, and I don't feel like swimming the rest of the way there.
To be fair, these valves might not drain the water. We need to be very careful.
Well, let's continue on towards the end, I guess. There's water at the end, so we're going to be swimming no matter what.
I don't think it'll drain the lake. I'm going to stick next to
I can't see what's there yet, so...
I can't. That's what I'm telling you. There's water.
The Gith look and say, I think there might be something to that valve later. I don't know. We'll see. So,
by the way, are the Giths still riding my floating board?
Yes, they are. We. No, just
yeah, I went and checked the duration and stuff, and it should still be up.
Nice. Continuing down the dusk-held corridor, you find yourselves halted by an open expanse of water. The ceiling lowers until there is no space for air. If this is the way to go, you're going under the drink.
Going under.
So are we sure we're not wanting to see what that valve does?
We could.
Can I investigate the valve, please? Can I go back and investigate it? And see, because like usually if it's like got water, if it's like if say like on your pipes in your house, if there's water, I'm just explaining my logic. If there's pipes in your house on the water, there's like you can feel a current going through them if you put your hands on them.
I support this logic. You go over, roll an investigation check.
And like if it's hot or anything, it might not be water because water in a pipe being hot, there's no heat source. Where's my investigation? 13, not bad.
Okay, so you start investigating the pipe, putting your hand on the ground around it. You can feel a water current from the valve. That you can feel there's pressure, almost like it's being prevented. Sorry, and the pipe, it seems, goes north.
Okay. Right. So I could go back to the guys and be like, I've got a slight theory.
It's
probably a wrong one.
A dancing demon.
Oh, a theory. Please share.
There's a possibility that valve might move the water from here to the north. I don't know whether it'll prevent us going backwards. I'm sort of making up this accent as I go along now. I've lost it.
No, it's fine. I'm into it.
And can I also take out my longsword, not the fancy one, the shit one I've got?
Yeah.
Just in case anything tentacle like latches onto it and pulls it in. Can I swish it out in the water and see if there's anything attracted to it?
Yeah. You swish around in the water. Nothing seems to react. It goes splish splash. Splish splash blush.
Any of the closets good swimmers?
Sorry?
What?
Yes,
any of the closets good swimmers.
They go, no. We can hold our breath for a couple of minutes, but that's about it.
I can see if there's anything at the other end.
So, I know
without needing to worry about anything like that, holding breath, whatever. I can see if I can find the other end.
Okay.
I'm gonna step up to the end. Actually, I just want to check something first.
With the boots of speed, I can't walk on water. I can't run on water, right? Just checking.
Good question. No. Nil.
I mean, there might be enough speed. You know.
Thou canay. You have been denied.
Oh, we're gonna get a shark, are we?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I was just seeing if cast it at a higher level, if I could do multiple people. Just trying to remember if that was a thing for polymorph.
He's gonna Victor Crumb it. Victor Crumb.
Yes, I am. Whatsack steps up to the edge, sort of holds her nose and dives into the water, and I cast polymorph and I turn myself into a reef shark.
Okay. As you hit the water is
What's the difference
biting
between a
cold.
reef shark and a normal shark?
Spelling.
I think it's
You're muted,
ice.
DM.
The Discord is not making the doo sound when I get muted, so I didn't think it worked. Never mind.
I believe reef shark is the one that's in the player's
Spelling.
handbook.
Ah, right.
As you hit the water, it's biting cold and bitter. You start shivering immediately, your breath gets caught away, and then you turn into a reef shark. It's not as bad, but it's still fucking horrible. So now you're splooshed into the water.
Splish, splish, splish. Yeah, and I have blind sight out to 30 feet. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're just not gonna. You said the water goes north, possibly? What's to the north?
The pipe goes to the north. I don't know what accent I'm doing. The pipe goes to the north. Well, that's a bit Welsh.
I'm gonna keep swimming a little bit.
As you begin your journey into the frigid water, under the rocky surface that now creates this underwater rooftop, there are small patches of plant life. Mosses and underwater mushrooms hug the walls. Looking through the water as best you can, you can't help but feel the feeling of not being alone.
Oh, God. But please don't die. I need to go for a pee. It'd be very helpful if you didn't die while I was gone. I should be able to hear you from the toilet.
So.
As long as we can't hear you.
Yeah, right.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna-
butcher this fucking recording with your piss.
Yeah, I'm gonna splish splash. Can I take a look around to see if I can see anything?
Make a perception check.
What is reef sharks perception? It's just a d20. Okay, so 14.
Okay. You look around. It almost looks like an exact copy of the room you were in before. Or at least you think. You can't really remember. Water is nice. Is there any fishies? Unsure. You know, this wall looks nice. Bang! Ah, it's cold. You're a reef shark. Reef sharks are fun. You got an intelligence of one. You got an intelligence of one. So.
Swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
But you notice as you keep swimming, there is a pathway that goes left and right.
Okay. I believe I retain enough of my purpose
Yeah.
to realize that I'm not going to be able to make a decision here. So I'm going to start heading back to the others.
That's cool. So you start swimming back.
Just keep swimming.
Keep
just
looking
keep
for
swimming.
fish. Any fish? Any fish life? Any food? I'm a little hungry. Any blood in the water?
You don't smell any blood, but you do see the uncomfortable image of an underwater centipedal-like creature enter a hole and exit it. Not like a big thing, just like a fucking vial. One of those like multi-spiked insectile things that you see in horror movies, that sort of thing.
But thank you.
Ew.
The human centipede.
No! No!
Is there a bit that I can fin? Like in front of the others, just
Just
reach
at
the
the beginning, so about here you be returned. So about here when you return,
So I'm gonna like put my fin out and start
turning into a little furball.
and then
You can roll an intimidation check if you like as a.
what's oh Jesus, -3 for a fucking reef shark. That's a 9. That's
Guys,
8.
it's a very goofy reef shark trying to spook you.
The bubbles that are coming up from the gills actually pop in and go. I reach the end and I drop polymorph and I turn back into a kobold.
Did you find anything, little one?
It keeps going. It looks kind of like exactly the same as this, only underwater, and then it goes. About how far was it, DM?
You're looking about 60 feet long as far as you saw.
It goes about 60 or so feet and then goes left and right. I wasn't quite sure which way to go. I think, as much as this physically pains me to say it, I think Vogthar might have a point.
Kinda just opens his eyes wide at this statement.
Rucksack, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, jeez. It's for the fucking
Can,
cold, isn't it?
Can you polymorph other people?
17. 17 DM.
You
I believe.
You manage fine.
I cast prestidigitation to warm her up.
Can you polymorph other people?
I'm checking. It doesn't say on the
Sorry.
thing,
You can, yeah, you can.
but I'm just checking in the book because
You
if I cast it at higher
100%
level-
can. You 100% can choose.
Oh
to
yeah,
roll
other people they have to make a wisdom check if they're not willing. But
Yeah.
I thought I could do multiple people
I don't
at higher level,
think
but
you
it doesn't.
can,
seem to
no.
be. I think I've jumped into another reality where it's a slightly different spell again.
For all intents and
Homebrew,
purposes,
homebrew.
Vogfar is willing to go and explore those pathways further if you would be willing to transform him.
I mean, you're kind of on your own. I mean, I can get back super fast. That's why I went. My magics. If you lost your form, you'd have to try and swim by yourself. As yourself.
So what can cause me to lose my form?
If I lose concentration on the spell, if you take enough damage that you lose all of that form's energy points, hit abilities. I don't know how to translate this to you in a way that's.
I
But
mean,
you could
know-
end up as yourself 100 feet away, underwater, around a load of different things.
we could also turn that valve and all die. So it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Kyron, do you have any electricity spells?
He sort of does a shocking grasp on his fingers, making the lines go between his pinky and his thumb. Sort of.
Do you have something stronger?
I mean, I have the thing I blasted the giant tentacle monster with.
Do you mind slapping that to the water?
Oh,
Why not?
zapping the
Oh,
centipede.
there was things in there. There was like centipede things and
Oh,
like
yeah.
flowers and that and plants and I got the feeling that I wasn't alone. I kind of forgot to mention that.
Well, how about we make it so that whatever was keeping you company doesn't keep us company?
So Vogfar's line of thought is, if he goes in and finds out the way, and we can turn the valve, if something bad happens, and we can bomb it and go the way that we know to go. If we turn the valve now and something happens and we jump down there and we go the wrong way, we're all dead. So, at least if Vogfar's at risk and he dies, then you lot are still alive.
It's a plan with no drawbacks.
There you go. Grim will be happy, you'll be happy, you'll be fine.
Well, how about I still give the water a bit of a current? Wink,
You
wink.
crack on. You crack on, mate.
What?
I think he said do it.
Yeah.
Don't really
So yeah,
speak
I
like that.
just turn towards the water, so I angle it a little bit down. Hold my hands out in front of me as, like with Shocking Grasp, his hands light up with sparking thunder, which then convene between his palms and cast.
You guys watch as the water gets parted like Moses if he was Sonic. As just a shoom shot of lightning fires through and making a rupture of energy, revealing sort of the area ahead of you, which seems to just be an extension to this corridor. You can now see directly underneath you is a stepway that would have led to this. Almost like this, was just an extension of the place you're in. You see a couple of these small insectile creatures, no bigger than Vogthar's hand, so that's pretty huge. They're sort of scuttling around, and then the water sort of starts to fill itself back up to the exact same point. There does not seem to be any distinct change, however you have disturbed whatever creatures are in there now.
Oh, jeez.
Can I request a water naga, please?
But nothing got a nice little shock from,
Yeah, I didn't see any,
Be hitting water?
smoke to the top.
You don't know?
Yeah, water naga, please. They are in D&D, right?
Some of that.
I don't believe they're beasts.
Naga are different to,
Well, are there any? It doesn't say. Does it say beast?
Yeah, it has to be a beast for polymorph. Nagas are monstrosities.
Oh. Well, what's the most intimidating beast that goes in the water?
Grim, when it's bath day.
So, why not just... Obviously, it's a part of this area. We saw that just now. Why not just try the lever?
We'll try the lever. If we'll undo it if something goes wrong.
I don't think it's a good idea. If something goes wrong, we've got no way of getting out.
We'll just swim back to the Shadow Dragon.
The shadow. Actually, that's a good point. Aren't black dragons aquatic? Can't they swim?
He's not a black dragon, though.
He's not a black dragon.
No, but you could transform me into a black dragon.
A black dragon is
dragon
not
is
a
not a
beast.
beast.
It's a dragon.
It's a
All right, well,
dragon.
transform me into a fucking shark then. Fuck's sake.
I think we should do the handle and see what at least see what it does.
All right, Vogfar's going to stomp over there and just turn it. There's like no questions asked. He's just going to fucking turn it.
Make a strength check.
Because otherwise we're going to be stuck in this cave like we were in Galrithia. Forever.
That is a
Well, this is
save.
different. In Galrithia, we chose it.
That's a save, so you roll 4 less than that, but that's fine. You reach down. It's fine, don't worry. You reach down and start twisting the valve. It's stiff and unused, unkept, and rusty. And you click it, and as it does, you get like some give, and you start being able to turn it properly. And you can hear the water pressure underneath the valve suddenly shoot away out of sight. And the pressure inside of the valve seems to empty. And a sound can be heard far, far distant into the cave of maybe a grate or a door being opened. And then the room is still.
Great.
You're funny. The room
Does
is-
it do anything to affect this water level?
It does not.
So Vogfar will just look at Rotsack with like a and now what?
No. What?
And with a sprinting leap, Screech will just dive in and start going.
Okay.
While because I'm see him move, I'm just gonna cast polymorph on him
On Screech.
while he's sort of diving into an orca. It's killer whale.
Oh god.
shit.
This time, I don't know if there's
Orca,
actually.
there is an orca. I've killer whale. I've given it to my parents to deal with. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Huge beast. So it's not large. It's huge. Cool.
Willy.
So
Does not
Skrorka.
have cold resistance.
It does not.
Skrorka. I love it.
So Skrorka, you are now a 3 intelligent, 12 wisdom, so very wise burp.
Which has always been very wise.
Feathered orca, and you start swimming down the freezing, chilling cold.
Yes.
You're not having any trouble because I'm gonna naturally say that you're fine with cold if you're an orca. You're a fucking orca.
Didn't they have
Blind
cold
sight
resistance,
120.
you said?
Sorry,
I think May pointed out they have cold resistance.
they don't
No,
have cold resistance. He said, "Oh, they don't have cold resistance," and then
Oh, okay, my
then
bad.
I rolled my eyes and said, "My God, they're orcas. Of course, they have some form of cold, at least acceptance."
Yeah,
so you're
it's like
fine.
cats not having dark vision.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So
It's stupid.
this line here,
Hmm.
like it's just symbolic, really. So it's essentially we're looking at steps here,
Yep.
and then this is the ceiling.
Yep.
Just- we can't. Yeah. Okay.
Screech is now out of sight. He is gone.
You're.
No, it's just I don't want to make a running jump and hit a wall.
Yeah, with your
Yeah, pretty much.
with your strength skill, yeah, you'd be.
for...
But bash my head and then kind of
I'll send it to you.
slide in under.
Vogfar's going to
there you go,
dive in
Stats.
and attempt to grab hold of Screech's tail.
Yeah, it's, Screech, do you resist?
No.
Okay. So
I
Vogthar is
remember who my
being
allies are.
Vogthar is being yonked along by Skrorka.
Rotzak is biting her nails in worry already. Screechy.
What are you
We
doing?
go. I can't fucking see
No, let
on
me
my token
let
because
me just fix that for you.
Screech doesn't have dark vision.
Let me
but
just
the orca has something, right?
how do I
Blind sight to 120.
So you have sight. Emits light. There we go. There we go. Enjoy.
So I don't know how long Vogfar can hold his breath for, but get going.
You can hold your breath for a fucking long time.
It's a couple of minutes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Kyron looks around at the rest of them, so
Stop there.
we're just sending
Okay.
those two in, or are we all going?
I stop.
You reach the turning that
She's a rocks.
Rotsack mentioned. There is a turning that heads to the right where you can see the small glint of a light, and then a turning to the left that seems to go deeper into the darkness.
Okay.
Which way do you want to go?
Always go right, right?
No, always go left. But this is
Is left.
Dawid who knows that we always go left, so the good stuff is to the right.
If he has
Or
a way
he'd
of-
know that we'd know that he
Can
knows
I come
this.
up there here?
Yeah. Perfect. You reach out into the open air area,
Who
gasping
the
for
fuck is
air.
that?
Even though you've only been down for a short time, the cold has sapped away at your muscles. Hopefully some warmth will make you feel better. And as you pull yourself up looking forward, you can see a shambling body of a skeletal figure. Long knifed claws stretch out from its bony arms. It turns, clicking its head towards you, and then bends down,
missed
preparing
what
to
it was.
strike.
I
It's
just heard claws.
It's a shambling skeletal figure with long knife-like claws stretched out, preparing to strike.
No! I know what that is. I really hope that's just an image you're using.
Hey May.
Oh, fuck.
I'll say the Screech, presuming he can still understand me.
Nope.
Vogfar wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
He'd just be like, "Wait there, mate," and he'd pull out his sword.
Yeah, go for it. It turns.
I'll say, I take it there's no reasoning with you, pal. And I will smash on his face before he even gets that close.
Yeah, make some attacks. Oh, these things are cool.
A big.
I don't like you.
These things are very cool.
And I don't like that they're cool. I want all my creatures I face to be super lame.
While this is going on, you can make all 3 of your attacks. Is anyone else doing anything? Is it 3 or 2?
Uh,
Oh no.
I'm just gonna
I
go.
can have 3.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed, I'll just go back and kind of try and create some form of shipping line.
Okay. So you're.
Not that I'd have any way of communicating that, but you know.
I'm gonna roll 2, and if he's still standing, I will.
No, he will be attacking you after that point. Is anyone other than you two? Because we're gonna be rolling initiative unless anyone else wanted to do something whilst they were swimming down.
well, I mean, if he's making a shipping line, then I don't see why not.
It's just whilst they were going up, is there anything that anyone wanted to do? That's what I'm trying to get at.
I'm just saying. Turn to us. Anybody else got any ideas? Oh, I mean, it sounded like we heard something open or close, maybe, but
The Gith say, well, I guess we should probably swim.
it was very cold down there.
Kyron just...
I mean, even the little bit I was
So, I think with that and the fact that she said it's very cold, and I've already seen Vogthar jump in, Grim's not going to be left behind.
Yeah.
He's going to jump in and swim after.
Okay, so for the purposes, I'm going to put Grim about there next to Screech. I don't know how much you can see.
Screech.
Because that will be like because you'll have been slower than Screech, so about that journey you'll be about there. I'm trying to figure out where you guys are in the initiative. That's why I'm trying to get you guys to roleplay whilst Vogthar was gone, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You need to be careful because the undertow will drag Grim the other way. Screech swims past him.
Why do
I don't move. I just get dragged from one side to the next.
Also, are you swimming fully in your plate mail? In your heavy armor?
You just be walking on the boat.
Yeah, you're like fucking Nautilus wiggling. You're just fucking a heavy suit of armor.
Go to the Caribbean where they're walking along.
You're not swimming, you're walking.
I'm walking.
As I said, Kyron is going to follow after them.
You need
As he noticed Rothsek being very cold when she came up, he is just going to, as he swims, and just before he reaches the boat, going to use prestidigitation to keep himself warm while he swims.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I've just had an afterthought. I'm really sorry, guys.
Sorry.
You were trying to work out how to do polymorph for more than one person. I've got fucking that mirror mail on that I've never used.
Yep.
I could have fucking cast it on myself.
Yep. Sorry, Kyron, what exactly are you trying to do? Sorry, my brain farted.
Yeah, he is, after watching the rest of them jump in, he's going to follow along. And to keep himself warm, he is going to cast prestidigitation to keep himself warm while he swims.
So you're going to cast that underwater. Has it got a verbal component?
I don't think it does.
Yeah. Verbal and semantic.
Anytime you cast a spell,
Well, technically it says duration up to 1 hour, so if I do it before I hit the water.
the singular. That's a good shot. Let me just read prestidigitation.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, I would argue that because it would heat something up, it does. It doesn't say that it keeps it heated up. So, like, you being in something cold.
No, it says that you chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for up to 1 hour.
Okay, that can do like your chest, but not your hands and your feet. That would be a cubic foot, right? Like.
Yeah, a foot's like this big, so it'd be like. Wait.
And you kind of are living material.
Yeah. So you can choose. You can choose your clothes. So your hands are still going to be cold, and your feet are going to be kind of cold. But that's fine. But you're not going. You'll have advantage against any Constitution saving throws I'll give you. It's fine. For the purposes of the spell works. GG. So you dive in as well. The Githyanki, as they were talking, they also jump in.
Yavena's gonna jump in as well, but a lot less
Yep.
enthused about it.
Not surprised.
Same.
She's not happy about this.
No.
I imagine is our movement halved?
Yeah,
Because we
it's
don't have a
swim speed. Yeah, if you do not have a written swim speed, your movement is halved.
A swit and rimpede.
That's correct. It is at this point that I would like everyone please to roll initiative.
Also,
Click my token and do the thing with the stuff and the thing and the stuff.
What did I roll? I rolled a 16.
Initiative. 6. Good old Grim.
Good old Grim.
Haven't you missed him?
Not even remotely.
Oh
I
wow.
just top of the round, Grim.
Yeah.
You do all the important stuff.
Okay. So, let's just do this. Screech, you are swimming first. What would you like to do? You can see all your allies are starting to swim towards you.
And
Alright.
drown.
So with my blind vision, can I see? What is my movement actually? Hold on. It's
120.
60 swim. 60 swim.
Oh, 60 swim, is it? Oh, yeah.
120 walk? Hold on.
I'm thinking the blind side.
120 blind side, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I thought that was a really weird killer whale there for a second.
Have reach.
Oh,
I
don't.
don't. Alright. So, I'm just gonna ask because everyone would rule it differently most of the time. I'm gonna do this regardless. I'm gonna swim through because I assume that the chamber is like circumferenced enough to fit me without being able to swim over Grim, for example. Like, is that possible? Or
I'm okay with it. There is enough space in this room. It's about 20 foot tall, so I'm okay allowing it in this situation. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just swim through for the full speed, which would have been 5 feet short, I think.
Yeah.
From the outermost, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And here is just my quick question, whether or not I'm gonna use anything more, is if I use my dash action to be able to move the remaining 5 feet to reach Rotsak. Whales are mammals and hold their breath. They don't breathe water. Could I take her into my mouth in a non-harmful way and as such carry her?
Yep.
Would that be my bonus action to do that?
Yeah.
That is the question.
In fact, I would allow anyone you pass to use their reaction to grab a hold of you in some way or other.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do it.
Onto like the fins.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, because you're all next to him, you could class it as an attack of opportunity as you trying to grapple on as he's moving out of your attack range. I'm okay with it if you want to move that way. The only person I say wouldn't probably be able to do that is Grim because he weighs a brick shit house. He probably couldn't reach that tall because he'd have
I'd
to go.
sink him.
yeah. You're like an anchor. You're.
Hoist the anchor.
Anchor, not a wanker.
Hoist the Grim.
So very menacingly, I'm gonna open my mouth and just clomp.
And that's all your breath was gone, Rotsak.
I think I'm still. Even though I am only 3 foot, I think like this one step out, I'm still above water. Another one probably gone.
So I can make it back to right above Grim. With my dash action, if you ruled that it would be, yeah.
I'm okay with it, and anyone who wanted to come with you can move up to where Screech ends. Using your reaction, so you don't have a reaction this round.
Yeah.
That's
Kyron would latch on
It's
to him.
actually double serving too. Would you rule that my mouth is warm and moist and not cold as fucking all hell?
Yes.
Like the water?
Yes,
You're a
it's very
man.
warm and moist.
Hot breath.
Alright, I'm happy.
I'm just gonna. I think we should all change our names to Moist because it just irritates Wolfie so much.
No, please.
It doesn't irritate me. It's just
Alright,
like, why?
that's my turn. I've got nothing left.
Rotsak, it's your turn.
I sort of scramble around to like Screech's eye which is on the side, and just go.
You're in my mouth, bro.
Well, yeah, because I have to screech around a little bit from being
right.
in your mouth. I'm not like
gotcha.
fully in your mouth, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because I think I'd be freaking out. This isn't Jonah and the whale. You know, I imagine you're just sort of clamped onto me a little bit and dragging me along.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I could do that.
Just and that's my turn.
That's my response.
Okay. It's the Bone Claw's turn.
Well,
The blown claw.
I still don't know if my attacks hit.
It's
and
at
I
this
said-
point where that happens. So you pull out your blade, reach forward towards it, and start swinging at it. It gets to use its reaction to attack you at the same time. But you do hit it, dealing 44 points of damage in total. And then it's
I've
going
still got another 2 attacks if it's. I did say if it's still standing up.
Are
take
you-
my
you-
other 2 attacks.
Is that... So you're action surgeon?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. That's fine. And then it will use its reaction and then have its turn.
If it survives.
Yeah, it will.
I'm very much assuming that since
Ooh.
Dayron said it was neat. Holy fucking.
Does
That's-
14 hit?
14 does not hit. So
The crit.
the crit, you swing down, slashing into its hard exoskeleton-like chest. I can't do maths right now. 44 plus 18, 28 is 76, I think.
Yeah.
And you swing down, and then the second one you go up to swing, and as you do, its claw reaches onto the blade itself, sliding up it and swinging to attack you with its claw attack. If it hits you with its claw, it gets to do it again as its reaction.
I thought you said it was using its reaction to attack me.
Uses its reaction to attack anything that comes into range. 23 to hit.
I
That
think
plus
it-
8, though.
Yes, it does hit.
Cool. So because it hit you, it deals. It will also get an extra attack because it hit you. It deals. These things are fucking nasty, by the way. You take 17.
Law on them as well.
Yep, 17 points of piercing damage. Yeah, May, you might be figuring out what's up ahead.
3d10.
And because you are a creature, he pulls you towards itself, and you are now grappled.
Whoa. Does it have a strength to grapple me?
It does.
I mean, it's a plus 8 to hit.
And
so-
now, continuing its reaction, it gets to make a second attack. 18 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, now it is its turn. It's going to make 2 claw attacks.
Well, since it's grapple, doesn't he have advantage?
Oh shit, he does! He does!
Brain.
Wait.
How can he grapple me and attack me at the same time?
Specifically, it says, whilst the claw grapples a target, the claw can attack only that target. As in, he is going. So the second attack. Sorry, first attack of its turn is 27 to hit, and second attack of its turn is 19 to hit.
Misses. Second one misses.
Okay, so you take another 12 points of piercing damage as he is clawing into your body. Yavena, it is your turn.
She's just holding on to this whale. She can't really do anything, so.
If you'd like, you can use the help action on the whale, I guess. Go, whale, go!
She's underwater. What is she gonna do? She looks more like a wet puppy than anything. She looks like a very angry
Oh my
wet
god.
cat.
I've never thought of a Tanaruk being so sad, but it's true. Okay, Vogthar, it's your turn.
What do I have to do to be ungrappled?
So, a grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and that's it. You basically can't move away from the creature.
I can still attack.
Yeah, you can still attack. If you wanted to get away, you could try and use an athletics or acrobatics check to get away.
2 seconds. I'm not cheating. I'm adding 14 points to my hit points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
How is
13,
that not
I'm taking my
cheating?
14 temporary hit points off.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So that's that. Right. So I can still attack normal, yeah?
Yeah,
Cool. I'm gonna boop it in the face.
go for it. That hits.
18.
That hits.
26.
Maths is my speciality. Yeah, cool. It's still up.
17.
That hits as well.
18.
It's still up.
Okay. I don't know if there's anything else I can do. I don't think there is.
It's fine.
I'm just trying to remember all the shit that I've not looked up for ages.
It's been a while. I would recommend everyone to read up on the character sheets.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually noticed something that I've apparently had since the start of the campaign and I've never
Oh.
used.
So I get a
Oh.
+2
Eldritch
damage to
Blast.
all of my attacks that I've forgotten about.
Isn't that already written in on your thing?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, according to the damage roll, he does his 2d6, plus the 5 strength, and plus the 10 modifier for
Oh,
the Great Weapon
shit.
Master.
Okay.
There's no extra
So-
+2.
So that's another 8 damage I would have. No.
Yeah, it is 8.
5.
It is 8. How would you like to
No.
kill it?
No, it would have been 10, by the way. I'm just going to fucking. I want to cleave its arm off that's still attached to me.
Yeah.
And then I want to fucking just take its head off as well.
Okay, so its skull goes flying to a corner, and it sort of lies there, crumpled to the ground, dead. And that is the end of combat for now. So we're just gonna call
Can I
it
take
there.
its body?
Yeah, you can. What's everyone else doing?
So,
For the purposes
since
of
it's the end of combat,
Yeah.
they
Keep
we can just
swimming.
Yeah, we swim.
There we go. So-
yeah. Yavena's gonna like crawl out of the water and just like kind of like sit there on her knees, just like ugh.
Everyone who leaves the water now needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
By the way, I'm just going to ask the RP. Kyron would have kept to the ceiling of the tunnel and latched onto Skorka's back fin. And as he resurfaces, Kyron's just going to unfold his wings and sort of glide through the air.
Yavenna,
Does it get launched?
on theme. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
have
it's
a
a
plus
Constitution
7 and I
saving throw.
Still got really low.
You got enough, it's
Um,
fine. You got-
I dropped the polymorph on
Okay.
Squawker.
Scrawker. Okay. So, Scrawker, you don't need to make a save. So the only person who fails that are Rotsak and Yavenna. Both of you suffer a point of exhaustion.
Yay.
As the biting cold is fucking awful.
Where would I actually put that on my sheet? I'm not sure.
You can add
Chiron.
exhaustion levels if you go into the cogwheel, and then on the
Can I-
right hand side you can go down to show exhaustion tracking. And put that on,
I just need
and
to
it
roll
adds
a
it underneath your hit
Okay.
dice.
D10 real quick.
Thank you.
Out of character, what was the reason for dropping the polymorph?
So he can get onto land.
But
It's fine. It's done.
this is just the whole room.
Yeah, but
There's nothing here.
she wouldn't know.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
Once you got up on the side, I'm pretty sure you'd have seen that there's nothing here, right?
It's fine. She's made the decision. It's cool.
Yep, I made the decision.
Yeah. And it's not like she sort of checked, okay, do I have to, can I keep the polymer? So she went up immediately. No pre-checking.
Behind the now defeated skeleton, another valve sits, untampered and awaiting someone to perhaps turn it. Next to the valve is a backpack. Perhaps this creature once had a name.
Steve.
I'm gonna Dora the hell out of that thing and pick up the backpack.
Vogtar, as you're examining the creature, as you said you were,
Yeah.
it is simply a robed, not fully robed, but mostly sort of ragged, skeletal creature. No weapons, no anything. Grim, as you open the book, a backpack. Inside the backpack is, spoilers, a tome, a book.
I'll back into it.
Hey, Rotsak, this seems like something more up your alley than mine.
Probably more of
I imagine
Kyron's
that
alley.
before you finish saying that, Kyron has pushed past me.
Actually, no. Chiron is currently busy. I wanted to
I'm
say
kind
that-
of looking at this skeleton thing. Have I ever heard of anything like this before?
Make an Arcana check or a History check, whichever you believe. Good.
With disadvantage!
Because you are fucking cold and tired and miserable.
Arcana or history?
Correct.
What is better? Arcana. I'm too cold. It's too cold.
You're
It's
like-
a natural
Wait,
one.
wait.
It's too cold. I have no idea what that is.
You're like, oh, I really know what it is.
It's a giggle pig.
It's a flump. It has to be a flump.
Flump. I think it's an Underdork denizen called a flump. I think they're known for their long claws and skeletal appearance, and yeah, I mean this creature really looks like something that would be called a flump.
And as for what Chiron is doing and not jumping for the book, he is going to cast prestidigitation to heat people up.
Okay.
Since I checked and it doesn't appear to be any sort of limitation to how many effects I can.
It's a cantrip, so
Yeah, people be cold.
Yeah, I mean,
you
like
can
it was
have.
like the whole.
It says you can have up to 3 instances of this thing at a time. So you
Where
can
does
have.
that say? I
Right
read
at-
through it.
Right at the bottom. If you cast the spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at the same time, and you can dismiss such an effect as an action. So you can choose 3 people to heat up.
I'm keeping myself heated up, and I'm doing it for Juvenna and Rotsack, since they were the ones who appear to be more affected.
Something.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yavena's like curled up, like just shivering. So like the ball of warmth or whatever, she kind of like shoots you an appreciative glance.
The Gith are also quite shivery. The female one specifically has not dealt well with the cold.
And that's too bad. I can't have more effects. And
Oh.
as
She starts casting it on herself, and she's like, "Oh, this is not working very well."
and then I'm going to, as Chiron sort of finishes this off, casting it on Rotsack, he sort of looks up, notices Grim holding the book, and his eyes light up. As he sort of skips over and may I?
Go nuts. And passes in the book. Anything
I
else
think-
in the bag other than the book?
Nothing. Empty.
I examine the book.
The book is soaking wet. Moist, one could say.
I uncast prestidigitation to heat up myself to clean up the book.
The only readable page written in red is the scrawled words, I regret, I regret, I regret, I regret, I regret, and it gets louder and bigger and bigger. I regret, I regret. That's all you hear.
All I read.
That's, you start hearing it apparently.
Yeah, I got to be. Since he's just reading it, he's sort of like the light in his eyes sort of slowly fades away, and he looks bored as fuck, and just sort of casually tosses it towards Grim again, and just leaves. He's like, fuck. Boring.
How rude.
Disappointed.
Put the book back in my bag and continue on with it.
What do you want to do with the valve, guys?
Looks like Vodkatar is about to turn it,
Turn it up.
but he's not here.
You see,
Okay.
Wait.
Go on.
What did I miss?
Chiron
Uh,
read the book.
Yeah.
What did I miss? What?
Chiron read the book and got bored of it.
Oh.
And
It
we're
was a
trying to
shitty book.
figure out. And Moist over there asked what we're gonna do with the valve.
I mean, if you guys want it turned, I'll turn it.
Not like it helped anything last time, so
Didn't harm anything either.
no.
Yeah, all right, I'll turn it.
Okay, make a strength check. please. It's too stiff for you. This...
And I think you know what's coming, Voxer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Grim, why don't you show him how it's done? And I'll bardically inspire.
I fucking knew it.
Grim, he's our Minotaur. If he can't do it, I mean, I guess all of us together might be able to do it, but he certainly can.
Why?
Little one, I think you need to work on that chant. It doesn't flow very well.
It's like I've eaten ice cream. I've got brain freeze. It's so cold.
Yavena kind of just nods at that, just chilling where she
Why
is.
can I not? Oh, there it is. That it wasn't showing up. Nope.
You can use your...
Your body inspired. Your body
You
inspired.
are.
Ah, wait a second. I've got a thingamajig here that I don't. Again, another thing that I don't bother using. I can use. Oh no, it's a saving throw, is it?
Yeah, I would also say now that someone else has tried it, it would be too late to hop on that
Yeah, but
train.
There's still
You are
one
no go
D8.
done.
D10.
It's a D10.
We can 10 now then.
We could do it together.
18.
With that, you start like failing initially, and you turn to Rotzak and you see the glint
And
in
feel
her eyes,
embarrassed.
and you're like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And as you do, you slip a little bit, and then it starts to go, and you're like, "Oh, look, I did it! Yeah!" And everyone thinks that you did it really well, but Vogthar knows. Vogthar knows that you slipped, and it was an accident.
Not Vogfar. Not Vogfar. Not Vogfar.
And the only person who feels some satisfaction here is Vogthar, knowing that it was a complete fluke.
Yeah, well, it was my fluke.
Well, to be honest, Rotzak doesn't know it's a fluke, and she is ecstatic, I'm sure.
As you hear the sound of the pressure again moving, it almost sounds like water from the north, maybe northwest, is coming towards the valve and then down south away. And then you hear another as something, a heavy metallic object seems to move.
Either we're sealing our fate or we're getting out of here.
Karen just moves towards the water, recasts precipitation to keep himself a little warm at least, and jumps into the water.
Wait,
Actually-
there's got to be a better way of
Sploosh.
doing this.
Actually, just where is the wall area on this thing? Is it a similar distance, or is it a little further?
Oh,
I'm just going to say then that as he moves up, he flies up towards the ceiling, so maybe just a little bit above the water, and then dives down right around here.
Yavena cringes and looks at the others. Do we really have to go back in?
How about I make it so that you're not getting cold and wet and you actually enjoy it a little bit more?
I seriously doubt you can do that, but if you are able to.
I cast polymorph again.
How many times can you cast that?
That is my last 4th level spell.
Jeez. Okay.
I make Yorker.
A York.
you see,
Whoa,
you see
wait,
a hard.
It's for us
You see,
to catch onto you and swim us.
you see Yavena turn into a hard, stone-skinned orca with horns sticking out of the front. Yorker looks incredibly badass.
Vogfar will follow suit like last time and jump in and grab hold.
Wait, does that mean that Skorka had feathers?
Yeah, I did. I did say it was a feathered orca. Yeah.
I grab a hold
Alright.
as well.
Can you grab on Grimmy?
Sure can.
As Grim grabs onto Yorker, Yorker just goes "Ooch," and hits the bottom of the
I tell
surf.
you what, I'll walk.
I can just say for kind of flavor, as you descend and you see Chiron just a little bit further ahead, the way he is swimming is not regular swimming. He's using his wings, sort of like fins.
Like a manta ray or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of cool.
That is
Cool.
very cool.
Alright, so I guess
ass.
we're moving up. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Grim goes at the same pace. It was just more for comedy than anything.
Yeah.
Oh, the bar's coming with you guys. You
I
take the
am
ceiling with you.
the quirk ass of your joke.
Oh.
Oh gosh, I can see what's waiting for us, and I'm terrified.
Oh, that's things.
I'll describe it in a second. Here we go. Oh, this has become a fustercluck. If you guys want to reorganize yourself in such a way that you'd like at this point, don't go any further than where Chiron is. Nope, back here. Don't go any beyond, and then I will
I thought
describe
we were-
things.
We're going to be on the land.
Not yet.
Oh, evil.
I'll just be so my head was up above the water first.
And then I drop.
Back
More
into the
quickly than that.
depths, the biting cold is equally as unpleasant. You can feel your muscles shrinking as it just tries to keep you moving. You're unsure how long your body will last in this cold. Eventually, pulling yourself onto the next embankment, so we can move you to here. Oh shit, there we go. Up to there, no further.
Oh, God.
No, I don't want to go that far.
The next embankment, you find yourself looking towards a large empty room. Empty of anything other than one skeletal figure, holding a staff and surrounded by those shade-like creatures. As you turn, the figure looks at you and reaches out a hand. Turn back. Travel no further.
I'm sorry, we kind of have to go through here. We'll be out of your. Do you have hair? Does he have hair?
He does have long wisps of white hair.
We'll be out of your hair in just a second. You won't even realise that we've been through. It's fine. It's fine. We're all friends here. It's all okay.
Joy for you. Turn back now.
Only it's very cold back there, and we don't really want to go through that again.
You will die.
That's a
I
risk
Don't
I'm
like
willing
those
to
options.
Um,
I don't like
Anybody
the fact
else?
that Underdork has just appeared.
So I'd like to think that Screech is just getting a piggyback ride by Yuvena at this point. Holding on to her.
As she shrunk down, because Rosa did say she was stop being Orkvena. Yorka even. Yeah, I'd like you all to please roll again, please.
I tried, guys.
Well,
Why
there
is
you go.
my initiative always?
Fuck yeah!
Hey, quirk at.
It's grim all over.
Just got to do the Muzak again. Let's return to Liu.
I kind of know what this is, but Rotzak hasn't put it together yet because she didn't realise what a bone claw was.
We can talk about it later, it's fine. Because these are cool and I've wanted to use them for a while. Which is my excuse. That guy gets an 8. And those boys get a 13. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Then it works.
So the creature reaches out its hand, and you see all of the shades, almost like a squadron, just split off into different directions and start crawling towards you like a gross horror movie. Screech, it's your turn.
Okay.
Ah,
So are we on land now, even
You
if
are-
it's not visually represented?
No,
or-
if you're there, you're in water, you're about to come onto the land.
what are you?
Okay.
Stop doing. Why are you
I'm gonna-
casting spells? I don't. Want to...
So I'm gonna let go of Ivana and crawl up here. How much of my movement would
That
That'd
took
be-
you 20 feet, because you haven't got a swimming speed.
what? But I was right next to Ivana.
Yeah, 5, 10. It's half movement speed, so it's 10, 20. So it's 20 feet.
Fair.
And now you're on solid ground.
All right. And then I'll use my remaining 30 movement speed.
Remaining 30.
Yeah. To rush in.
And have a real hard time getting to any of them.
Yeah, I'll go there. Fuck. God. There we go. I'm gonna run in there and try and use my intimidating presence. For the fuck of it.
Okay.
So the DC they have to beat is 12 plus 0.
Charisma.
So 12.
So it's all creatures within 30 feet of
30
you.
feet, yeah.
So I believe that is.
Assuming they're not immune to fear.
Good question.
Are we level 10?
You are
Like
level 10, yeah.
Or frightened, I guess.
I'm just checking. I don't think they are. No, they're not. So each of them needs to make a wisdom save because it's a fear effect.
It does say. Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Yup.
But so the DC is only 12, so.
1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on. The last 4 have got +2. Ignore that. So 2 succeed and the rest fail. And then 1 is out of range. So we have afraid, and afraid.
He just waterlogged as fuck. It is just this wet bird running in and screeching at the top of his lungs.
Yep. I love it. Anything else?
No, it's me.
Okay. Grim, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Grim gets to do things.
Yay! Why have I taken that? Oh, traps.
Yeah.
So I will probably just follow suit, if I'm honest with you. How far is everything? Okay, so that's. I'm assuming that's. You said it's double this square, right? I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna bull rush.
Nice.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So Grim, out of the water, like one of those battle toads, just fucking leaps out, pulls out, I'm assuming pulling out the glaive.
Oh, yeah.
And
Glaive was out. I was using it as like a gondola paddle.
Oh, brilliant! You're like, and you pull it out like fucking Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you doosh, 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 run towards this creature that has now decided it does not want to be a skeletal creature in the darkness anymore.
Who can blame it?
To go home.
Carry on.
Right, let's see what my rolls are going to be like today, shall we? So I am going to kind of just walk, slice straight down the middle, with a 21.
That very much hits.
And that is 19 damage.
Yeah, as you cut into it,
I'm not done.
Oh, go on.
Plus 5 extra fire damage.
Yeah. Okay. As you cut into it, the fire flashes for a second, lighting up the room with a show. As you cut into its shoulder, it starts like screeching in a corner.
And I sort of look at it to see if it's dead.
Nope.
Realize that it's not, and I bring the pommel round and do the same again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you spin the blade as it's designed to do, and prepare for the opposite side with the other side of the bladdered thing. That also hits. It's gonna die.
For 20 damage.
Oh,
It's gonna
Plus
dead.
another 2 fire damage.
And you, like a walking, what are they called?
Bull in a china shop.
Yeah. No. What's the?
Windmill.
No. The windmill will work. I'm thinking blender. You're like a blender, a blender with horns. As you shred this thing into bits.
So I have a question for you, Grim.
Yeah.
What you do know that glaives are reach weapons, right? You can technically go up to 10 feet.
You're right. Yeah, I always forget.
Like you're always within melee range, like the 5 feet, and I'm like, I didn't realize it until I started
He
making my
likes to get
character
the
for this
blood
upcoming
splattered
campaign.
onto him.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I
And it
didn't
should
know
be
until
something
this
for me to
recently.
use my. Oh no, I don't have it on this character, do I? No, I got polearm up, but I don't have sentinel.
No.
Okay, so he's dead.
Rotsack, is that your turn done? Sorry. You get to kill
Yeah.
something, so you get another attack. Do you want to throw something at another guy?
No, because I'll fuck it up and then it'll be
Funny.
yeah.
Well, Rotsack, it's your turn.
Oh, I think I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to, as a free action, I'm going to look down at Jake, who is on my wrist, and go, "Come on, buddy, come on!" And the little harmonic Jake is going to activate. It's going to run up my shoulder around my it tickles, to activate that, and then I'm going to look over at where Grim is and say, "You're the best ever, the fastest, the strongest, the quickest," and I'm going to cast haste on Grim. So, Grim, your AC is increased by 2, your speed is doubled, and you get an additional action, which you can use for an action or a single attack.
Wow. So, plus
So
2
I'm
to
going
my
to ping
18.
that in the chat.
An extra action on each of my turns can only be used to attack, dash, blah, blah, blah. And my movement is doubled. Well, thanks for that.
And your
Good
AC
grief.
is increased by 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to back sort of behind Vogthar. That's 10 feet of
Yes.
movement. Does that count as 10 feet for the body boots?
Yeah, that's fine.
So, splash, 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 splash.
You can under your feet are like shivering because the shoes are cold as well.
They
Oh
are.
yeah, I might have.
Like,
They are
guess-
not doing good. Sorry, go on.
Do you want to do that go back and do it? Not go back, but you know, like, because Constitution saving throw for exiting the water, right?
No. For some reason, they don't seem to. Rotsack specifically does not. Wait, Kyron, who did you cast Precipitation on?
Yavenna and the Rotsack.
Oh, Rotsack does need to make a Constitution saving throw because they exited the water. Because their body is not accustomed to the water anymore, so it gets the punishment of dealing with the water again. But you're fine.
Well, didn't we say that due to the precipitation? Well, they passed anyway.
Yeah,
so.
you get advantage, but because of the precipitation, also you're not accustomed to the cold anymore, so your body is having to deal with it all over again. If that makes sense.
Wouldn't the effect still be up?
Yeah, so it's like a fighting battle. You're with advantage rolling rather than not rolling because it's yeah. So is that your turn?
yes, I have Pogo done.
Because if you've ever been to a sauna, to a cold swimming pool, to back to a sauna, to back to a cold swimming pool,
Yeah.
you know exactly how fucking horrible that cold swimming pool is after coming out of the sauna. That's the logic I'm going for, if that makes
So
sense.
nice.
It is very nice, but it's also fucking painful. Kyron, it's your turn.
Pogo done.
So he first just climbs up onto the shore. So I make my saving throw.
Yes, please, with advantage. So you'll probably save. Yeah, you're fine.
And so I can say that it used 10 feet of movement. How tall is the ceiling?
About 30 foot tall.
Okay. I'm gonna go up. Not 12.
This is
15.
not fighty music, man, at all.
Fine, I'll change the music.
It's
it's
very
like-
Final Fantasy fighting.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Final Fantasy.
I don't know. Final Fantasy fighting is a little bit more
Intense.
hard than this. Yeah, intense than this. This is
Final
like the
Fantasy
travel
14
music.
maybe.
Yeah, the chill in town music, kind of like, or on the main road.
You guys should really play the older titles as well.
I don't do solo player games.
I don't play Final Fantasy.
Losing out, man.
May I play Fire Emblem right now? I'm pretty happy. Well, and as for Kyron's action, going to do. Let's see, I'm just gonna prepare. There. So he holds his hands in front of his chest, summons a type of ball made of a flame kind of deal.
Interesting.
And he as long as he can, he holds it in front of him to warm himself up.
So you are back
Before-
to not being accustomed to the cold. Nice.
He wasn't in the first place.
Yeah, I know.
And at 4th level, I cast Fireball right here.
Right. So the 3 need to make dex saves.
It's all 4.
Sorry, the 4. Sorry.
Check the
yeah.
20.
You are correct. It was a slip of the tongue. In my head, I was thinking those 4, but I don't know why I said 3. So are they with disadvantage from fear? Is that how that works, or is it?
Don't think so.
It's
I
attack,
don't think
attack rolls,
they
isn't
can't. They just can't move towards me voluntarily.
and
It
they have.
doesn't say that they have to take the dash action. They just
No,
can't.
no, but they do get a disadvantage on something.
Yeah, attack rolls.
Yeah, is it attack rolls only?
Fuck.
I'll check.
I'm just checking now.
Oh, no,
Ability
we lost-
checks and attack rolls.
I lost my internet connection. I'm back now.
Yeah,
Welcome
not
back.
saving throws.
Alright, so the 3 little ones. 2 succeed, 1. Sorry, 2 fail, 1 succeed. So 2 blow up. And 1 goes, no! My friend! I can't fucking select this one because he's on the edge of the fucking map.
That is the one of the only downsides of Roll20 on
Agreed.
the maps like that.
And then
So-
the other one at the top. Yeah, he goes, ow. He's still up because he's fucking cool, but that's just, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd
But-
take him down.
You throw out this large ball of fire, and as you do, it erupts, and you see that all the shades turn, see the bright light, and just dissipate into the hot fire, and just vanish out of space. The other one sort of knows not to look, and turns away, and sort of cowers, but he still sort of burns across his cloak. And then the caster in the back sort of pulls out his hand to try and block it with like a magical spell, but almost was too slow, and he just sees the explosion rupture across his face, and he looks at you with eyes of death. Anything else?
And as
It's a real
so like a
rocket.
bonus action deal, I kinda just do like the thumbs and just down.
Okay.
And he looks, Chiron looks annoyed.
It is the creature's turns. This one's gonna be like, well, I can't move forward. And we'll cast a ranged spell attack against Screech out of fear and desperation with disadvantage. So this is definitely not gonna hit, but who knows? 13. So it flings it. And then the other one will just like crawl towards Grim, and you get attack of opportunity because you've got Polar Mastery, right?
No.
For
Uh,
Grim,
what
yeah.
did
Yeah,
enter?
entered my range.
Grim does, yeah.
Oh, is
Polar
that how it
Master.
works?
Yeah.
Oh,
entered
shit,
my
let's go.
range, so I get a
Yep.
free attack. It's just a normal attack.
Yeah,
though,
it's
isn't
just
it?
a
Not
stand.
great weapon, yeah.
No, you're not allowed to Great Weapon Master those. I don't
Watch
think.
out! 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Watch out!
It goes, why did I go this way? And then it's
Plus
Oh
Plus-
god.
1 fire damage.
oh, Jesus
Slightly thin.
Christ. Yeah. And then he's going to use Life Drain on you. Which is, a 22 to hit. Does that hit?
No, thank you for the haste.
Oh, Jesus. What is your armor class?
23.
Fucking hell. So Grim just looks like a fucking mirage. I like the idea that this thing came forward, and Grim, you know you moved, but nobody else saw you move, and it just took damage.
Love it.
I saw it walk forward and it was in pain.
Yeah, it didn't even attack. What the fuck? Yavanna, it's your turn.
In all happiness, she's gonna 10, 15, 20. She's gonna get out of this water and probably have to make a Constitution save.
Yep,
so
please.
just roll that. Fuck
Oh.
me.
With advantage.
With advantage, thanks to the aid of Kyron. Okay, you are fine.
Okay, good.
Only because of Kyron, but you are
Yeah,
fine.
only because of Kyron. And she's gonna cast a guiding bolt at the sorcerer in the back.
Nice, go for it. Up its ass.
23 to hit, and
Like a bitch.
she's
Like a bitch. Yeah, it hits.
and she's gonna cast it at
Don't you have to
Fourth
say before you
level.
cast?
I think she did say fourth before, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. Sure. Normally you would say before, but for the purposes of this,
okay.
that's fine. Just roll it. Choose
Okay.
whatever level you want.
okay, because no, I didn't say it. So
That's fine.
okay,
Oh.
all that damage. Though.
Oh. So what does your guiding bolt look like?
I'd assume it looks like a ray of moonlight, like shooting out at him with like possibly like a fragment at the end, like maybe like a shooting star.
Like a cat straight out of the bath. Yavanna, brutally, angrily, and sick of this shit, steps out of the drench, looks at this creature who seems to be commanding these shadows, reaches out her hand with a I can't give a shit attitude, and throws out a bolt of this bright sort of tealy blue light that fires straight towards the creature, shimmering across the area, almost like teeny tiny stars twinkling across the battlefield, and it slams into the skeleton as it looking at two casters and not knowing who to fight. It is now
Is it-
glowing.
And it's not like it's radiant damage.
It is
so that doesn't
not
matter, right?
vulnerable to
Okay.
radiant damage. Good question. Not vulnerable.
Fair enough. All right, cool.
Good to know.
Bitch move.
Hey, Yavanna.
Vogthar, it be your it.
I will step out of the water. Oh, I'm already out.
You are now definitely you step out of the puddle.
Yeah, I step out of the very slight, damp, moist spot. I will. How far away is this geezer? Oh, I can hit him from here. But I will. Yeah, I'll hit and then move. So I'll hit that thingy, majiggy. For.
So you go
say-
flame on, and so it goes. That definitely hits. Yeah.
23.
How do you want to kill this one?
I just want it to be like as he flicks his sword and it goes ching 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 and extends. I just want it to literally just be the end, just takes its chin.
Oh, right, okay. So you swing it at max height, it scrapes across the ceiling, you can see crumpling from the rooftop, and people are like, whoa, what if it glides in? But you're like, fuck it, it's so cool. And you swing it down, and the skeleton looks at itself and is like, haha, you missed, and then its face splits in two, as just the edge of it split it in twain. Second attack, where are you going?
So I'm going to almost, like in a Wanted where he curbs the bullet.
Okay.
So how far is this guy? Yeah, fine. I'm not even going to move. I'm just going to.
Oh,
Where's my thingamajiggy?
okay, you hit.
I didn't even roll on my.
I feel like your internet might be having less good times than Vogthar at the moment. So you swing sideways and Screech has to like duck as this blade of ice just swings
Oh,
past, and it just decapitates the creature and its head just slams into the Grim. But it wouldn't have, except for that was a mirage of Grim. And he just sidesteps it and he goes fucking flying into the distance. as this creature gets decimated. Whee!
And Wolfar will roar in Scouse.
You wait, hold on. What is this Gauss roll? Ew, yeah.
Fucking bastard! No, I don't know. And then he'll just move into the room a little bit.
Okay,
My no-go done.
okay. It's the big boy's turn.
Finally.
Boy.
We killed all its friends.
He's not doing too hot. Yeah. He is going to. He does not have a lot of options. Ah, you know what? He's going to turn around and just cast a spell that opens a door. And then he's going to vanish.
Whoa, wait a minute. He steps out of my range.
He does not step out of your range, he teleports.
Oh.
There's a difference. Karen would like to use his reaction to say bitch move.
And he would like to go, I agree, but I've got nothing.
Like Ian Beale. I've got nothing left.
And that is the end of initiative.
Poor
And
Gith didn't even get a turn.
they didn't even get an initiative because I forgot.
Forgot about them again.
I keep doing that. It's almost like they're dead weight at this point.
Other than the very first fight, they've pretty much been dead weight the entire time.
With this in mind, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break where everyone can get drinks, and then we'll continue the adventure.
That sounds like a great plan.
Because I need a drink, and this is a good stopping point.
Mm-hmm. I might be a little bit more than 5 minutes, like 10 minutes or something. But...
That's okay. See you soon, guys.
So sad I didn't get to use haste.
What does he do?
Grim,
Gives
straight
me
up.
+2 to my AC, gives me an extra attack, or an extra action to use as an attack, and doubles my movement speed.
Not gonna lie, these are like the warm-up fights. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
My only question is why we didn't almost TPK.
I don't know. I think we should be glad that we're not dead yet, though. Or at least none of us are, because sounds like the worst is yet to come.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Oh dear.
So, how's everyone?
Marvelous. So
Just try
what do you? So what do you do, Skittles? I started asking you, and then we got distracted by the whole game thing.
So, this is a flat that's attached to a block of flats which have disabled people in them.
All right. Okay.
And I manage the service. So I've got, I don't know if you can hear weird noises every now and then.
Most of them from you.
No, I've got like a sound monitoring system here, so it will let me know. So that there's like monitors, so I can see what's going on in each flat. And this is like the central hub, basically. So
Yeah, if it's that, at least I don't hear anything of the sort. If there's just like breathing or someone scooting their chair, but I don't hear anything like that.
well, every now and then, like you'll hear, because they have these sound detectors in their rooms, because a lot of them are profoundly disabled. So there's people in their flats with them, but I'm here to manage the whole complex. So like some of them don't have someone in there, but most of them do. But yeah, so essentially I'm just essentially I'm a security guard that does way too much paperwork. Is essentially how. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Learn something new, don't you?
Every day's a school day. Yeah, so I used to manage a care home. So I was working 9 to 5, going in and doing the paperwork. Here,
Hmm.
I come in for like 36 hours at a time. It's basically split between between 3 of us, but I'm the only one with any real management experience. So
Hmm.
the job was initially to train the teams that were already here. So there was a team here that were running, but they were distance managed, and it was just getting out of hand.
Yeah.
So I was sent in to train these guys to have management skills to run the place themselves.
Hmm.
And it just turned out that I ended up coming here and doing all the management work myself, because as lovely as they are, how do I word it nicely?
Fucking retarded.
They're stupid.
Well, yeah, they're not they're very good at their jobs. They're very caring people, but they're not very
Businessly
Right.
minded.
yes, they don't have the brain power for it.
Yeah.
So I ended up just basically running the place, and they said, "Do you want to stay there?" I'm like, "Well, it's about 7 minutes from my house, walking." So yes, rather than commuting an hour every day, an hour there and an hour back every day, I will stay here.
Cool.
So I just sort of inherited this job, really.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, beats driving 2 hours a day,
Done it.
but it also cuts down my audiobook time. Did you listen to that other book? Yeah.
I haven't had an opportunity. I have had a couple of pretty shit weeks. So
Yeah, that's understandable.
just life at the minute. So
I was going to send you book 2 of the critical failures
Hmm.
to cheer you up, but
oh,
I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to buy you book 2 when you can get all 3, or you can get all 4 of them for 1 credit if you just signed up for a free trial.
but the free it didn't. Blah, 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 blah. When I looked at it, it was
Yeah.
telling me it was like, is it 15 quid or something? And there was no free trial.
No, it's $7.99 a month, but you get the first month free if you sign up, and then you sign up, you get.
See, that's not what it was. That's not what it was saying to me. It was saying it was stupidly expensive for what it was. I think if it was $7.99, I may have been slightly more agreeable.
No, yeah, $7.99 a month. You need to look for the right plan. So there's like one where you pay and you get like 3 credits a month. There's one where you pay and you get like 12 a year or whatever. But this one you pay monthly and you get 1 credit a month.
Yeah.
And then $7.99. And then I've got credits at the minute, and my new credit's due any day now, so I can buy you the 4-book set with my credit. Even though, well, I've still got about 25 books to read, and I still pay for the credit every month. So
My
I
goodness.
might as well get you it. So yeah, once my credit comes in, I think on the 7th it comes in, I'll send you the 4-book set.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It'll just save the hassle of you trying to work out what the fuck's going on with this trial. But yeah, basically you get a trial, they give you 1 credit for free. So you get the book, but it's kind of unlimited books for $7.99 because there's the no quibble returns policy. So I mean, I've got 100. I've probably paid for about 30 additional credits on top of my credit thing, and then I've done 4 years. I've been paying it.
My
So
goodness.
that's 4 times 12. 12 times 4 is 48. So add 30, it's about 72. So I've had about 72 credits total ish over 4 years, and I've read over 300 books.
My goodness.
So essentially, there's no quibble returns policy. You can literally listen to a whole book. You can literally listen to a whole book and then just
That was
click
like an
return at the end of the book.
auto-tuned laugh right there.
Yeah.
Like,
The auto-tuned laughter. That was great.
that doesn't sound like that's what you're supposed to do.
No, you're not. But to be honest, what tends to happen is I tend to just keep every book that I like. So most books I keep. I've still got like 180 in my library. But every time I start a series, if I get 4 books into a series and the book is dog shit, then I'll return the whole series. There's no point me continuing it.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Skittles working every angle to get an
I
advantage.
know.
Come out ahead.
Typical
Say it
classic,
ain't so,
classic
dude.
Skittles. Yeah.
Well, my Amazon Prime, I've paid for 2.5 years ago, and they have a policy that if they're late with a delivery, where they have guaranteed delivery dates on Amazon Prime, if they're late with a delivery and you complain, they give you a month free. And because I live in the arse end of nowhere, they're late at least 4 times a month. So I've had the same Amazon Prime subscription for like 2.5 years that I paid for once, and I've still got like 6 months left on it.
My goodness.
So I wouldn't call it working the system. I call it being.
I would. That's
I
exactly
definitely
what I'd
would.
call it.
Yeah.
I call it being innovative.
Uh-huh.
What is it? What is
Sure.
the term that World of Warcraft used whenever someone would exploit something and they couldn't really call it an exploit? It was like creative use of game mechanics, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm creative use of life mechanics.
And game mechanics.
And game mechanics. My
Life is
iPhone
just another
still
game.
respects that.
Clang, clang, clang. Clang, clang, clang.
Now rip your shirt in two, Darren.
No, I like this shirt. It's a nice shirt.
What a weird thing to ask.
Hey, everybody's got their thing, you know, it's
You
fine.
gotta do it.
Do it. Do it.
Rip it.
Hi
We'll
everyone.
make a gif out of it.
Hi.
It'll be great.
Yeah! Maybe not with this t-shirt, and also maybe when I lose the belly. But other than that, yeah, sure. That would be good.
So when's your PowerPoint presentation with your scam artist?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Do you want me to record it? Because I think it'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Yes, please, very much.
And then it turns out that she's just like the most wholesome person ever, and realized you're just as wholesome as her.
That
You actually get a proper job.
that
And,
possibility
and
is
you're
lit-
just sitting here and fucking like recording her. It's like, hey, this is gonna be great.
that possibility is legit why I'm giving her a chance.
Well, is it
Um,
over Zoom? Because I think Zoom automatically records.
Yeah, it is over Zoom, but I'm going to record it on my phone so she doesn't know if I am recording, if there's like any notifiers and stuff. Because some of those, like Google Hangouts and Zoom, tells you if the person on the other side is using a recording software to protect teachers, as an example.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing it on my phone, so it'll be.
I thought, like I said, I thought Zoom does it automatically though.
Perhaps, I don't know, but
I mean, better safe than sorry, but yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna be so fucking careful and so fucking skeptical. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good fun.
Just use NVIDIA Shadow Play, man.
Yeah, I would, but I don't have it installed because I've got one recording software, and that is enough. That is enough for me.
NVIDIA Shadowplay should already be installed. It comes with an NVIDIA video card.
I don't know if I have one.
Yeah, it's just a driver.
Yeah, it's fine. Isn't it a problem? Um,
I'm wearing my Natural One t-shirt, by the way.
nice. I'm a fan. Oh, I just need to turn off the heating.
Oh, I really thought that fight was going to be bigger than it was.
Sorry.
That's why I used Jake for the first time.
Yeah.
The harmonic Drake.
Who the fuck is Jake?
It's the harmonic Drake.
He's the little Drake.
Josh,
that...
sorry, Josh.
I must have forgotten
and
all
Josh.
about that.
It was one of the Secret Santas.
Yes.
Oh.
Josh, the harmonic Drake.
We ready to continue?
Yeah.
Let me just set back the return the creepy music. I say creepy music, just the.
This is not creepy at all.
I know.
And that is why it is creepy, because it is regular music played in a creepy environment, which makes it creepy.
Okay.
Kind of sounds like Pokemon.
It's Final Fantasy. The creature's now slain. The last one escapes. You all stand. Well, Grim sort of hovers in this open space. What would you like to do?
And we have tunnels going left and straight.
Correct.
How long does haste last?
It lasts
A minute.
for a minute. So by the time when the minute ends, you just feel like a wave of lethargy come over you, and you just can't move for like 6 seconds. So that's the only downside to haste, is if I lose the spell, you are out for a round.
On to video chat for work week, so I'll be here, but I will be mute my mic for a minute.
That's fine. You do you.
Yeah, Kyron just sort of descends from his 15 feet in the air to the more regular, just 5-ish.
Is there anything in this little chamber? Let's take a look around.
Make an investigation check.
Is fucking investigation check. 16.
There don't seem to be of anything of value. It's a bit of a disappointing room, if I'm honest.
Okay. Do we want to take like an hour here? How's everyone feeling? Anybody need to rest up a little bit?
I feel like a
Grim
drowned
would
dog.
just be running round and round in circles. Go, no, I'm fine.
Got that meth.
That magical meth.
It's the best kind of meth.
Oh no, I'm really tired.
I'm sorry, Graham. It's the only downside.
I'm good for an hour.
Looking at all of the moss and like ingrown vegetation in the cave, does anything seem edible?
Make a nature
Lick
check.
it.
Make a nature check, yeah, and it might involve you licking it.
11.
Okay. It definitely doesn't feel poisonous. Herbivorous plants probably would be able to eat this. You might be able to. It's probably fucking grim. I hate how your character's called
Who's
Grim.
fucking Grim?
I used the word grim in my real life. Jesus Christ, guys.
It's kind of like with my ace.
Yes. Ace.
No goes, no go.
No go. No go done.
Yeah.
Oh, we're now go down. Okay, time to go.
Yeah, but no go done has lost its meaning. No go done means
I
I'm not
will
done.
lick it.
We will lick it.
It tastes.
Yeah,
it tastes.
lick
It tastes like moss. Not fantastic. Not horrible, but
Is it moldy?
kinda. Yeah. Kinda just sort of. Have you ever licked grass?
No.
No.
I've eaten grass.
I've eaten grass.
Yeah.
There we go.
Smoked. I mean, what?
Fucking herbivores.
Yeah, it's not crazy, but it's not terrible either. It's just.
Alright.
Stop eating the cow's food, eat the cow instead.
I just eat a little bit of it. Just start spitting it out.
Doesn't taste good.
Not good.
But you're a bird. Wouldn't you eat that stuff anyway?
That is racist.
It's like, Yavena's gonna like snort a little bit and just like, well, you're a cow.
Yeah, and I begin tucking into the.
Oh,
But I mean, I do technically
Actually
believe it's
funny.
was scheduled like a falcon hawk kind of thing, so they are predatory birds.
Yeah, that's true.
This is true.
Crows eat legitimately everything. They don't care.
Well, let's just take a. Oh wait, I can't say that.
We want to take an hour.
Yavena like just flops down and just like, yep.
Okay. Anybody need to use hit dice? I will do a song of rest. If you need
Yeah.
to use any hit dice.
Sure, why not? Let's roll some dice.
So if I use Song of Rest, you can add a d6 to. If you're using hit dice, you can add an additional d6. I will pull out my lute and start strumming it sort of very gently, and I will sing "Rescue me, take me in your arms, rescue me. I want your tender charms, 'cause I'm lonely and I'm blue. I need you to rescue me. Come on and rescue me. Theonix, rescue me. Come on, Theonix, and rescue me. That's it.
I loved it.
Beautiful.
My
And
goodness.
also, I once again forgot about the thing that I just learned that I have forgotten about the entire campaign. I'm supposed to have fucking temporary hit points when I kill things.
Oh, wow.
So that would
Yeah.
have been useful multiple times.
Speaking of temporary hit points, can anyone remember why I have 14 temporary hit points?
From the food that Theonix gave us.
Okay.
No, it's the
Wasn't it?
amulet that Vogthar used, I thought.
Oh, yeah, the Shadow of Moyle. How long does that last? Do we still have that?
I don't
He
think
linked it
so.
earlier. He linked it earlier. Shadow of Moyle. Flame-like shadows wreathe your body until the spell ends, causing you to become heavily obscure to others. The shadow turns dim light within 15 feet of you into darkness, and bright light into the same area to dim light. Until the spell ends, you have resistance to radiant damage. In addition, whenever a creature within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack, the shadow lashes out of the creature during dealing 2d6 necrotic damage. It's definitely not what the Shadow of Moyle does. It does
No,
not
it's
give
the
hit
amulet.
points.
But there's an extended ability on it, so he gives
That's
people
all, that's
temporary
all
hit
it
points.
says.
I think it'll be in the handout
It's
so
in
far.
the
One.
handout, yeah. Hold on.
When Memorial is cast, all allies within 30 feet of you gain temporary hit points equal to your level and con modifier. Lasts as long as your Moil remains.
Oh.
So
So it should be. What's a reach over?
So, real quick, DM. My Sorrow Shroud of Shadow does not have a limitation on how many times it can be used. Probably a slight oversight. It doesn't say once per long or short rest or anything like that.
I think those temp hit points should be gone then.
Yeah, it says duration 1 minute.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Oh, so it's just... Okay, cool. That's kind of OP.
Regain
I
my...
mean, if you think about Rotsax is pretty OP, like everybody's is pretty OP to some degree.
I gotta remember what mine is. I remember
I
what
also-
it is. I just don't remember what it is.
It's the,
So,
it's the
I was like-
catapult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at this lunar visor and I'm
Oh,
like, that would have
you
been.
got a catapult, so while you're eating the moss, I want to, like, climb up and you sit there. I do weigh 240 pounds, though, with equipment and everything, so...
You were saying.
Good thing you
sorry.
can't fly.
Uh,
Oh no, I was just saying that I was looking over the lunar visor and it probably would have been of use with the shadow dragon, because I can tell. I actually don't understand. So I was looking it over and it says during the night where a moon would be out, looking through the visor reveals things from a creature with an it's intelligence of 6 or greater. Oh yeah, it would have worked. Their intentions towards you and it revealed. So like anytime it's nighttime basically, unless it's a full moon.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so I can see whether or not they're friendly, suspicious, interested, indifferent, or hostile. So I guess that would have been nice to remember.
Yep.
Oh, I can also see.
Using
I
that
can
and looking
also
at your friends
see
in real life would be so depressing.
Right? Right? It really would. I can also apparently twice per day see whether the stats are higher or lower than mine, and if they have ulterior motives. Powerful creatures require an insight check to guide this probing. That would have been so useful earlier.
It's the problem with doing this campaign so on and off, but it's going to be more consistent now, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. And to be
Also,
honest, we have only just got this stuff, so...
Yeah,
It's very recent.
it's fine.
Just a quick question about this Dark One's Blessing. The temporary hit points you gain, they don't like expire.
No.
Just you have them until something hits you.
Yeah, they stay forever.
Yeah.
So I basically have 4 temporary hit points,
Yeah.
and I can regain them when I kill something, which would have been very useful multiple times during this campaign.
So, because we've got limited time, is there anything else you guys want to do? And have you... Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, no, it was just the way you said that. So, just to shut you all up.
I mean, you take it how you take it how you hear it. You take. So, just to shut you all up, are you taking the benefits of your long rest? Are you
Short
ready?
rest.
Sorry, short rest. Are you ready to move on?
I believe we are.
Okay.
I guess we will then.
I just need to mess with one thing. There we go. What would you like to do, guys?
Go straight.
Let's keep an eye out for traps of any description. Wait for me, Grim.
Yeah, if allowed, Screech would still be riding
Yeah.
Grim's baby carrier.
Are you able to carry an extra 200 plus pounds?
I don't
Yeah.
think I am. Right?
You can, because it increases your carrying capacity, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it makes me... It increases the carrying capacity of a huge or a large.
Yeah.
So I'm large, so
Yeah.
it takes me up to huge.
Yeah. Wait, you're large?
Aren't I? No, I'm not large. I'm
When carrying things
Real-
that's like me,
real
you count
ones
as
are
a large.
I count as a very, very tall medium.
Yeah.
So it takes me up to large, whatever that is.
For the purposes of, the item was designed so that you could literally carry any of your teammates.
Go.
So for the purposes of, yes, you can carry a heavy Screech.
We took a short rest, Fog, though, if you want to do any hit dice.
Ah, thank you. Who needs carrying what?
I'm carrying Screech.
Is there a reason?
We both like.
Because I can.
Ah,
And if you want, you can add a d6 to that, because I did Song of Rest.
that brings me back up to full. Thank you.
D6.
I don't need to.
Okay.
I needed one more for full.
Okay. Let's keep going.
So at minimum, I would
Why
need
do
full.
people keep posting numbers?
It was just me trolling them.
Oh,
So...
how are you playing Unfortunate Spaceman and DMing?
No, it's Phasmophobia they're playing.
Oh,
And yeah, they're-
Phantasmophobia.
I call it Phantasmophobia. It's so much better of a name. They lost out on so much because of it.
Wait, it's not called Wait, what's it called then?
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia.
Oh, I always called it Phantasmophobia.
I mean, it's a phantasm.
Yeah, that's exactly the point. They
So
just what?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
go on.
I was just going to say, did Yavenna need carrying, or was that me?
No, she did not. She is gonna see that water and nope right back around though.
You
Do we want to see what the other way is? If there's
Grim's
any
like,
water there first.
Yep,
Yeah, you
she's
seem all,
she's like nodding and walking off as you're talking.
Yeah, I'll stick with you, Yavenna.
Wait, ask your thingy.
I'm sorry, what was that,
I'll
robot?
tell you which one's safety.
not what it does. It's all about inciting people.
It's all about what?
Her item is all about people, inciting people, not in
So
the
I
situation.
can't see past here, even though I should be able to.
You see ahead of you is a metal grate that has already fallen, so I can remove it.
We did the.
You did a thing. You did a thing.
Also, I think my dark vision, I'm not sure if it's as far as it should be.
Yeah.
Have you set it just for the dim, fully at 60? Because that's really how dark vision should be. Oh
Mine,
god,
yeah.
mine is different, and she was able to see that there was water at the beginning of this. She's not pleased.
Why? Why? It's not like there's 2 different water tunnels to go on now.
Well, she can also see that this one curves to downward, so she's like, let's just. I'm not sure if I should be able to see this as walls, but this I can see here too.
There might be something there. You don't know. But
Okay.
that,
Yeah,
you can,
mine is 60, but I'm supposed to be 120.
yeah, you can. I did have it at 120 before, and then you said it was wrong. Yeah, I had it at 120 before, and then there we go. It's
And
now
for-
it's now 120.
And for
Again.
those that don't know why she can, it's this.
So Yavana, what's your vision? Fucking miles there.
Yeah, I have no
Yeah.
I don't have a limit.
That's why I've made it ridiculously large. I've not given you infinite sight because at some point your eyes can't focus on far away, but I've given you quite a hefty distance.
So, yeah, I was talking about a Rotsack's dagger. Doesn't it, like, if you ask it a question, it can help guide the way?
No, it guides towards. Sort of turns her back a little bit on Screech and covers her mouth. Treasure. Looks over to see if he'd been paying attention.
Or if you can even spell.
Well, with
I was
ability
at that.
checks on disadvantage and a whisper, I don't think I would be able to hear it.
I think my issue with this was according to Devil's Sight. I don't think it's something in roll 20, but I'm supposed to see like perfectly clear up to 120. So not the dim.
Let's play the game.
It doesn't really matter.
Like,
this is a wall, so you can't see under
Yeah,
there anyway.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I don't understand what you're saying because I've got it on normal vision 120.
I had a dim for like most of that.
So
I don't know.
if I put the tip of my sword in the water, is there a current?
There is
Or anyone?
no current.
Okay, so it's not going to like sweep us to one direction.
Yeah.
Harry Styles.
Ivena's just staring at the water, like mumbling under her breath. Like, I'm very unhappy with all of this.
So I assume Grim and Screech took a dip. Where are we going?
Well,
Which way do you want to go?
Well-
logically speaking, to the left will lead back the way we came, right?
But we didn't see any. Unless it was this. The same as the. This was what was opened when we were turning the thing, opened these. A grate into that room. I probably. To the right, I think.
So we came from southwest, and then we went to southeast, and then we went to northeast.
Just keep
So surely we
swimming,
need to go
just keep
northwest
swimming.
now. I mean,
We-
I don't know whether Vogfar would have the brain power to work that out, but I would imagine.
While on Grim's back and he's kind of doggy paddling through this pool, he just points south and he's there!
To the south.
Okay.
Oh,
Nine toes.
where they're going? They're going. Should we wait? Grim, should we wait for you?
Grim, you see a valve under the water.
I turn.
Half-Life 3, finally.
I turn to. Yeah. Sorry. I turn to Screech and I just sort of go, "Hold your breath." And,
Before-
Well, I thought you were holding your
Oh,
breath.
we're already under.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's fine.
You're underwater.
Oh, yeah, from the wall. Okay, fine. And I'll try and turn the valve.
I'll help.
Hey, you can both make strength checks if you want.
So I get this with advantage anyway,
Yeah.
apparently, because of the thing
Yep.
that I've. So 17.
And Screech?
Oh, I really hope Grim has to come back and ask Fog for a hand.
Was it athletics you said? Or
Strength,
yes,
just
strength.
strength.
9.
No.
9.
I will say collectively together, you manage to twist it and turn it, and
Pop it.
both make dexterity saving throws, please.
Ooh. Is there something, because of one of my things, if I can see a trap, is there something I could have seen coming or no?
Depending on your deck, that affects you if you have advantage, right?
Yeah, like I have advantage on dexterity saving throws from dangers that I can see, such as traps and whatever.
Do you have?
It's just whether or not I can see it or not.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
No, I will say because of the water, it's too dark for you to have seen.
Gotcha.
I'm still glowing, right?
Oh, yeah, then you have advantage. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I've re-upped it
20.
when it started to fade at the end of the last hour.
I hide behind Grim.
Well, you're still on my back, so in theory, that makes sense.
Either side of you, spikes just jut out of the wall, firing directly towards you. Grim, who is pulling the valve, does not move in an instant at all, and takes 37 piercing damage.
Oh my gosh!
Jesus fuck.
The sharks further up in the tunnels go. I'm just kidding. And these like nasty as fuck thin needle spikes are sticking into Grim's body as he is restrained and grappled by needles.
Oh gosh.
I will rage and try to pull them out.
In what way are you putting them out? Are you just yanking them out of his arms and part of his torso as they've gone through his arms? Or are you, like, breaking them?
I'm pulling them out.
Okay.
Like, do they look hooked?
They don't look like they're hooked, but they more look like they've gone through the upper parts of his arms and then are slowly stabbing into his chest through the other side of each of his arms.
Hmm.
Hey, remember when you said it was funnier to go with the natural one?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna try and like, since they don't look serrated or hooked or like anything like that, I'll just try and pull them out from where they originally. So like out of the chest, out of the arms. You know, like kind of like threading, and like removing a needle from fabric, I guess.
Make a. I'm going to say dexterity check for how well you sort of unstring these from him. So make a dexterity check.
Oh god, dexterity. I thought it would be strength.
Well, I mean, if you're just trying to brute force it, sure, roll a strength check. But if you're trying to not hurt him whilst doing so, I would say make a roll a dexterity check.
Okay.
Because like it's gonna be a fucking difficult task to do without hurting him more.
I'll be fine.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. So what was it? Strength? Your strength checks?
Strength to rip it out, dexterity to gently pull it out.
Okay. Rip.
Okay. You will take half of the damage you just took. But you are no longer grappled and restrained.
So what's that? 8?
18.
18? Yeah, 18.
Yes.
Yeah, 18.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Fine! Don't worry about
We now
me.
have confirmation gamer can count.
That was one of them. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I really hope everything's going on and okay.
So beyond the trap. Beyond the
Yeah,
trap.
we just see it.
Beyond the trap triggering! Did we hear anything else happen? Like
No,
the valve being turned or anything?
no, you don't hear anything.
Gotcha.
And you guys can just see a plume of reddish blood sort of heading towards the others as everyone starts to see Grim's blood floating through.
That doesn't look good.
Alright, I'll just pat him on the horns and take my seat again and motion towards where we came from. Actually, is there anything else I can see with the light from Grimthorn other than the valve?
No. You don't see
Okay.
anything.
All right.
I love the way that he's just like, yeah, tires fixed. I can move
Yeah, yeah. Sorry for yelling, by the way.
It's alright, enjoyed
That's
it.
cool. You were being
Got a bit wet.
constantly interrupted.
Sorry.
So what's next, guys?
Should we go in?
I'm
and
just gonna
should-
kind of walk out as if nothing happened.
Bloody, but nothing happened. Good as new, boys.
Does Rotsack see the puncture wounds all over?
Make a perception check.
Hey, I sort of look over at Screech and go, don't tell Rox actually any worry.
I nod.
Natural 1. It's just all matted fur and it's
He's
all on the
fine.
natural part.
He's fine. You're more in awe of his
Does he-
beauty than anything.
Does Yavenna notice?
Make an insight check, yeah.
An insight?
No, sorry,
Okay.
perception, sorry. I'm just saying the wrong words now. It's funny.
Oh, this is with disadvantage, huh? Yeah, it's ability check. So 12.
Nice.
Yeah, he looks bleeding. That's for sure.
fine!
Screech is
gonna
gonna
look-
hold up one of the healing potions that he already has, and just treasure. And yeah, we found that.
Mm.
Yavenna like lifts an eyebrow and looks him over and like glances at Rotsack almost as if expecting a response from her.
Too busy thinking about her new crush.
Did you find anything interesting down there apart from your treasure, Screechy?
No. Nothing.
So
And
did y'all
then I will pour the superior healing potion into Grim's mouth, fulfilling the car prophecy of needing a refuel.
fair enough.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
So
Dear.
I think
What is that?
I forget. I'm gonna check my one note of the. Nope, I haven't written it down.
The
Superior.
one note of nope.
4d4 plus 8.
There we go.
I did say 8d4, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
84.
You said 4.
really?
You said 4, but you meant 8.
Yeah. So another 4d4. My bad.
Roll 4d4. 23.
Well,
That's unfortunate.
Not enough grass.
I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep
the
it.
the fuel was bad.
Yeah, so you pocket the glass vial. What's next, guys?
Yeah.
Correct answer.
So there wasn't anything down that way. Do you
There-
check the other?
There was one of those valve things.
Grim, what's happened to your voice?
just
It's not as deep and manly as usual.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to start the thing. but
It's
anyway.
fine. I'm just.
It was just a valve, same as the last ones. Nothing to worry about. I turned it.
Treasure!
Maybe there's the other way.
Maybe.
If you feel like you want to go and do the same again. If you
I just sort of look at Screech and sort of that knowing smile and go, sure.
Yeah!
I have an awful lot of faith in you both. I really believe in you, Graham. Bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Right, let's go then. Hold your breath. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go back under the dark depths, again wafting through moss and sort of just algae and mushrooms, and you go around the corner and out of sight, out of everyone's vision. You keep swimming and swimming and swimming, and eventually you can see a small dim light that reveals an opening. Lying there on the ground is a corpse, old, decrepit, dry. It has been there for an unknown amount of years, but countless. Must be at least 100, maybe more. And it's grasping onto a book. And as he leans there, this corpse lies across a valve.
I got this. Screech will scurry up and turn the valve himself this time.
Make a strength check.
Alright. Disadvantage. Ugh. That's one.
Lots of that once.
You don't got this!
I'll see him struggling and just, offer a slight hand.
It's adorable. Like, watching him do it is actually adorable.
So his like little feet, like
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
I like the idea that Grim walks up to it. Yeah, sorry, are you okay? Can I?
It's hot in here. You should open the window.
Yeah, the mother.
Yeah. It smells like a teenage boy in here.
And how come it does that? You're still 12.
That was amazing.
I just watched you door open. I'm like, I was gonna say something, but she had already walked in. What was she doing?
I went in the break. I sat with her and talked about the plans tomorrow, and I was like, "It's awfully hot upstairs because I'm like sweating playing D&D, and I don't know why." And she was like, "Oh, you should turn down the heating." And so I turned down the heating, and she's come up and been like, "Oh gosh, it is hot in here. By the way, I'm taking your cards when I go to the RSPCA tomorrow." And I'm like, "Okay." that's fine. Have a good evening. And she's like, "All right, I'm going to bed now." And I'm like, "I'm not surprised." She's wholesome. She's wholesome.
She's lovely.
So let's Screech. Feebly sort of has his feet slashing across the ground as he is unable to push this valve, and Grim walks up and sneezes, and the valve just opens itself up, and then like the skeleton just starts to just flop onto the ground because it was leaning across it. You can hear to the north a sound.
That's good.
That's wholesome. That'll be fine.
No
Just
skeleton
sort of
message over there.
looking down at the other book, and I'm like, Kyron didn't seem to give a shit about the last one. Should I pick that one up?
Well, he did give a shit at first, but then he read it for 2 seconds and stopped giving a fuck.
You can
Wow, where did that come from?
You've been with him for so long, it's like you can hear his thoughts.
You can see the book flopped out onto the ground as it has one of the pages open, and there is more readable writing in this one.
I
I
guess.
honestly don't think Screech can read.
It just looks like
I thought of-
scribbles to you.
I just sort of look at him and like, well, I guess I'm the literate one, and I pick up the book and I have a look inside.
Okay, you look inside, and you see the words, "We've discovered the perfect place. A place to begin making it. Perhaps we can finally best these elves at their own game. Or perhaps we can convince them that the Illithid are a bigger threat."
I look for more pictures.
There's a lot of naked women. No, I'm kidding.
Just
and
naked
then I
man.
put the book in my bag and and then leave.
Okay. So you guys swim back.
Yes.
Jump.
Jump into the seat.
There we go.
I'm assuming there was nothing else there. Like I
No.
couldn't see the end, but
No,
yeah.
nothing else.
Okay, Dave.
There's nothing else.
Oh, the Gith are not gonna let us leave.
We gotta fight our way out. Everything
I look-
okay?
Yeah. Found another valve. Screechy managed to open this one, and
Triumphantly, arms in the air.
and I, rather than throwing the book to Chiron, I throw it to the Gith,
They catch it.
and I say, "What do you make of this?" They talk about the Illithid the same way that you do.
They open.
Chiron sort of glances over their shoulders, reads it for a bit, realizes it's still boring, and stops.
So they look at the book, and they start flitting through it, and they say, "Yes, there is some Gith writing in here. Maybe these are relatives of ours. Not sure. It looks like they were working on something, though. Something that went wrong, maybe, is what's caused this cave in. I don't know. It's hard to tell Gith bodies. If these are all Gith, humanoid skeletons, very similar.
I mean, you've already not got noses, so, like, skeleton... She just trails off.
You are right, but that is cartilage, so...
Do you think the book is somehow related to those weird undeady things that we've seen?
I think
Then-
so. I think they are one and the same. I think these people used to be thinking people like us.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, I don't know if they're Gith. They just seem to have some Gith with them, maybe. Who knows?
So we've got Gith Razai, Gith Yankee, and Gith Witham. Was that? Sorry.
That's a DM.
Yeah.
It's still only a 2.
Well, I'm cold. As I say, sort of stood, balls deep in water.
You didn't see any other
carrying
way through?
Nope.
No.
Sorry, Yavena, I think we gotta go.
She kind of like puffs out a sigh, but she seems to have resigned herself, if still not looking pleased, and nods. I think so too.
Okay. So you guys head back. Back to the main room. What's next?
Looks like we're gonna have fun in the water.
Have fun in the water. Sorry. I don't know why I'm singing so much today.
From
You
here
want
I
to be
can
bard.
actually see land right here. So, yeah, just wanting to get it over and done with, she's just gonna hop in and start swimming.
Okay.
Chiron does what he did down earlier, where she flies above the water as far as he can, and then dives and does his manta ray swim.
Nice.
Swim.
Where's Grim?
Oh. I come.
He's
Sorry,
I'm moving you. It's fine. I get you.
Yeah,
There you go. It's fine. We've lost Vogtha, I think.
He's
I scared him off.
he's in a meeting. So.
Oof. So he's just going to be chilling quiet. That's fine. So you swim through, and as you do, you notice barriers that have been dropped here. Almost like they have been the doors that have been opened.
Ah.
You see, yeah, this is what the valves are for. You see another door which is opened that has got. Oh, let me move you.
Never.
Opens, and it reveals multiple skeletal figures clicking their
Beautiful.
necks and looking towards you. You see the
I fire Screech.
as you
Angry birds, let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As you say that, the skeleton goes, "Turn away! This is beyond you mortals. We will forever." So I'm gonna put Screech there. What the fuck? Roll initiative.
How long
decent initiative.
does Josh stay out? It's an hour, isn't it?
So
And we've
Josh
taken
is
a-
gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm back
And it's
down
only
to-
once per long rest, or how does that work?
Yeah, once per. Once per day. Yeah.
Yeah, Josh is a sleepy boy. He might grow up to be
He
a
is.
bigger.
He's very tired.
He might grow up to be a
Very
bigger boy
tired.
at some point.
But he doubles the range of my verbal spells, and verbal spells increases my DC by 1. So
Yeah, it's kind of busted. Like
it's actually pretty damn cool.
it's real fucking busted. I remember.
Which was why I was hoping that fight before was a bit longer.
I'm sorry.
So-
I mistimed.
Do I take any damage from that?
I was kind of aiming
Yeah.
at one of them.
Yeah,
so
there are
they have to make-
mechanical things that are involved here. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to make a dex saving throw.
I'm gonna assume you're gonna shoot the wizard, so I'm just gonna make a dex save with him right now.
Well, it hits one and then keeps going,
Yeah.
and then
The idea is
Hitting in a
it's
straight line.
exactly the same as a catapult spell. So you could
Yeah.
fire this way and you'd be giving 2 saves, or you could fire this
Yep.
way. So this way?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'll move Screech accordingly. So Screech reaches this way, and that
So
bone claw
DC is 8 plus proficiency plus
fails.
strength.
The bone claw. Douche!
8 plus 4,
8 plus
9,
my
10,
weight,
11,
right?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the DC is 16.
Okay, so it rolled a 7.
Yeah. So damage is 4d8.
Yep. Just gonna roll some.
Whoops, ignore that. I
Oh,
was just wanting to see what it does.
21.
nice. And Screech hits that one instead of the other guy. I'm gonna roll some initiatives. This guy. Oh, sweet.
Don't forget the GIF.
Yeah, they're there. They're there this time. Because you'll need them. The bone claw is going to make its reaction. Its reaction to attack Screech as he enters his attack range.
That's not how it works. That's not what the pigs do.
That is exactly what the pigs do.
It's what the pigs would have done if they had arms.
So I am going to make some attacks of opportunity. Reverse attack.
Come to my arms.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
So Screech does 13 hit. No, probably not.
No, it
You're too speedy for it to actually do anything. And then we're gonna roll for the Gith Wanky. She got 5. He got a 10. And he got a 4. Cool. Turn order settings, descending. Cool. Screech. Wait, Vogthar has not rolled initiative.
He
Vogthar.
said that he was in a meeting.
Yeah, he also typed.
here,
He
but
also typed. He's staying muted until he has something productive to say. So I don't know.
I mean, I think it's because I yelled, so I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, he left. Oh, he's back.
I think he may be having mic issues. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine. What is this GIF? Oh my god!
What?
The fucking squirrel catapult.
Yeah.
I really hope that that's fake.
I don't.
Really,
I
really,
don't
really.
think that's fake.
That's
It looks real.
it's mean.
That
at
is-
all lines.
Mean. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Make your attack. Just gonna change the music because this is an awesome song. Yeah, Vogthar, do you want to make your attack rolls? Cool. That hits.
Where's this music from?
It's also Final Fantasy VIII. This is a man with a machine gun. It's freezing up. That's fine. So 47 points of damage to that guy. Because Great Webmaster is a balanced ability. 68. Cool. As you slice into the creature left and right, it is angrily clicking at you. Anything else?
No good on. No.
He might be no good on.
Does that still not account for the magical properties of the weapon, the +2 or whatever?
I don't know. I don't know at this
Is
point.
that what it
It
was?
doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh, it still doesn't apply for the +2, so it's another +4 on top of that. Jesus. Christ.
Holy hell.
Anything else? I'm going to assume not. Yuvena, it's your turn.
So this is the one that Screech was hitting, right?
Yeah.
I think the one that Vogthar hit too.
Oh, I'll just be able to reach 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So she's gonna move up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, no, she'll be way fine. Bloop! 21 for this dude. Because he was hit.
Yep. Of course, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. He's got +6 to his con saves.
The target must make a Wisdom
Oh,
saving throw.
never mind. He's got +6 to his Wisdom saving throws.
Jesus.
Alright.
You'll be upset at the CR of these creatures. I'll just tell you that for sure.
2.
21 definitely passes.
Yeah, sorry.
That's unfortunate. Oh well, at least it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
It's fine.
More like a can't trip.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
I cringed so hard.
Anyway, it's your turn then.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Screech, it's your turn.
So this is gonna be interesting since it doesn't have any usage limitations. I am going to use the Sorrow Shroud of Shadow to run through as a bonus action to run through this guy, and while doing that, also attack, not raging.
Yep. Because you use your bonus action to do your shadow step instead.
Yeah.
So
Where the hell did my
you
character
were
sheet go?
here.
There we go.
So you guys watch as Screech's shadow steps almost upwards, as if it turns 3D and takes the space where Screech stands, and then you just see the physical body of Screech just sort of shadily pass through the creature, and then both images strike at the creature.
Ooh.
Sexy.
For a 14.
That misses.
Fucking metal. Oh,
I miss.
Yeah.
I keep running.
just keep running.
So does this guy get his reaction stuff,
He
or?
does not, because he's. Oh wait, yeah, that guy does now make his reaction because you entered his attack range. I think these guys have reach that I've been ignoring. Yeah, they do. Whoops. Yeet. 19. Does that hit you?
It does.
Cool. So you are grappled, and you take. 3d8, 3d10 plus 4. 19 piercing damage, which he then gets to allow to have another attack because he hit you. 20. Does that hit?
It does.
So you then take 27 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
So
As
that is a total of a lot of damage.
46.
46.
Wow.
These guys are nasty sacks of shit.
Hey, that haste.
And I'm grappled and restrained, so that.
You're not
removes
restrained,
my-
you're just grappled.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah, your movement
It's
speed is
not
now
able-
0, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
You got a second attack though.
Yeah. Gonna swing.
That
29.
fucking hits. Oh my god, yeah, so he takes 19 damage from a non-Great Weapon Master attack.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking shite.
And then at the end of my turn, the boy takes 2d8
Necrotic damage.
plus my con mod
Yeah.
in psychic damage.
There we go. As the shade then, after the 6 seconds, just suddenly whoosh, flies through the same path that Screech went through, dealing damage.
It is
Amazing.
whatchamacallit? Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw.
save. Okay. So plus
God.
6.
These fuckers are wise.
There, it might be because of what they used to be.
So that, and then the DC on that would be 14.
So they take half damage. So he takes 4.
God damn bitches.
Cool. Is that your turn done?
Yeah.
Cool. It's the caster's turn. Now, I got a really cool plan for you. He's gonna reach out his hand, and he's gonna go, "Stay away!" And he's gonna cast darkness,
Oh.
which I'm pretty sure is the main design of these creatures, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just find the spell. Because this should be fucking sick. So, within a 15-foot radius sphere. So he's going to cast it on this square. And so, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to
Yeah, especially with me still here.
copy, paste. I'm going to do this, and we're going to make a itty-bitty... Oh, hello. Advanced is drawing. Itty bitty skeletal committee, and then you're going to have a black aura. There we go. That is darkness.
We can't see the aura yet.
Can't see it.
See the aura.
No.
Why? That no, you still can't see it.
No.
No.
Have you
Can't
set
see
the aura
what?
to be viewed by all?
How? How? I don't know.
Never do I.
Can you see the aura now?
No.
Right.
Just do a.
Hey, look!
a
Hey, look! An aura.
Oh yeah, we see it.
As all of the creatures suddenly get enveloped in darkness and vanish. And then he's gonna move somewhere. Cool. Rotsack, it's your turn. I know you can see what's going on, but don't meta play.
No, it's fine.
I trust you guys. It's fine.
Shame
Good thing you don't have to trust me.
Try.
Karen sees it all perfectly.
Cool. I'm gonna say I'm gonna move over here. Or, I'm gonna look over at. Is it still within 10 minutes of when I last cast Bardic Inspiration on Grim?
Lovely.
Yes.
You say.
Yes.
Cool. So he's still inspired. Then I will say, Grim, second verse same as the first, and I'll cast haste on him again. I'm sorry, I was hoping it would be better that last time, but you do it right this time. And then I'll say, Yuvena, you're actually really very funny. I like you a lot. And bardically inspire her.
I think you're freaky and I like you a lot.
Sweet.
Okay.
And that is me no go done.
Okay. Grim, it be your turn.
Sorry, I really like the song.
Can we see this one, or is he in the sphere? 'Cause of the
You can
weird
see
shape
just
of
parts of him.
it? Okay, cool.
Okay. So I can't see the ones that are in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd argue it's like just this one sticking out, since this one is still like behind the wall of darkness.
Yeah. And I has nothing to see in there. So I run.
Flash style.
Yeah.
So Grim is suddenly there.
Yeah. And I am going to use one of my actions to make some attacks. We'll do.
Before
one.
you do,
No, that misses. Oh, actually, no, I'm there.
Before you do,
Must remember.
you enter his attack range. Yeah. So does a 15 hit? Probably not. No.
No.
Your AC is 24. Carry on.
23.
2 and 3.
Okay, so I try and hit it again. My goodness, I'm not doing very well here.
You are Bart.
Do I still have
Yeah,
Bardic Inspiration?
I asked that before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we were referring to. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. Yeah, why not?
D10.
Nope.
It's a gamble.
Yeah. So that's attack, and then I get my
You get another attack if you want from the haste.
final. Yeah, but I get one from the weapon that I've got as a bonus action. So I'll do that one first.
Yeah.
No, just infinite attacks. That
Okay.
hits. That hits.
For 27,
Oh my god.
28.
Oh god.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use the other attack. So is that just, the action is 2 attacks, right? Because it's...
No, it's just a single attack.
It's just
Is it a
single
single
attack,
attack? I
yeah.
thought it was an attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So
It can be used for one attack, no matter how many you have.
Okay. No.
No.
Wow. Rolling ass.
Yeah.
Great weapon, master.
Yeah, but what's the... I could, but then what's the point?
You hit.
You hit more. you hit more.
Okay.
Alright.
What's your turn done? Kyron, it's your turn.
Double check. Yeah, they're 25 feet. Boom. And it's gonna do the classic Chiron of going up a little bit too.
Nice.
And since he can see perfectly through this magical darkness, he knows exactly where this like the center of it is. And he is going to do the second verse the same as the first. Boom.
Right in the middle.
Now right there.
So, do you, as an evocation, are you an evocation wizard?
Yes.
So Screech succeeds and is immune. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because you can sculpt spell. So
Yeah, that is precisely why I did it even while he was still there.
yeah, I thought so.
Because I could automatically
So
sculpt it around him.
I always forget to do this. The Bone Claw's got +7 to their dexterity saving throws. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 and 19 succeed. So 1, that's a success. You take half damage. Next one is a failure. You take full damage. Maths today. There we go. Next one is a failure, so he takes full damage. He's looking real rough, but only Kyron knows that. And then the last one.
Just to be clear, which one is the one that's looking rough? Because you just said this one, and I don't know which of the four you're referring to.
The far right one.
The one by Grim.
No, this one.
Oh, that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Not that I can see.
The one versus Grim actually saved, so he's not as bad, but he's still pretty bad. Anything else?
And then since I can't really do anything as a bonus action, I'm just going to use it to yell to Screech. 5 o'clock behind you! Hit it!
It's now the Gith's turn.
Oh, about bloody time.
He's gonna dash. It's now the Bone Claw's turn. Right, this is exactly why I did this. Okay. So, how do I want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
This guy's gonna waddle up here.
Waddle.
This guy's gonna waddle up. What's his reach? 15 feet. Oh, nice. Here, which no one apart from Kyron can see, but Grim's gonna feel it in a second. And then, to be cruel. No, we're not gonna be cruel today. Not yet. I'm gonna slap Grim quite a lot. So 4 attacks on Grim. 25 and 25 hit, but the others don't. Correct.
Correct.
So that's in total, because it just saves time. 43 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you are grappled by both. Yeah.
So with those misses, I'd like to use my reaction to riposte.
Yeah.
5, 3. So 1 sec. Let me just do health. And that's a standard smack
Yeah.
for 8.
Plus
See,
your
this is why a great weapon master. Plus,
Isn't it plus your superiority dice as well, though?
oh yeah, because I did the
Right, so it's
riposte, didn't I?
yeah,
right.
18 plus.
So
the fire.
18 plus. Is that right?
Yeah.
My damage, 8 damage. I got minimum damage as well.
Yeah, you got minimum on one and max on the other.
And then another 1 fire damage.
Jesus Christ, is that broken? No, it's not.
Don't you have something that can re-roll once in damage?
Only for Great Weapon Master.
No, isn't it? Only I don't think.
No,
it's
if
just
you've
the
got Great
Master.
Weapon Master, it may any
anything.
1s and 2s.
When you roll 1 or 2 on a damage die. Oh, so I could
Yep.
re-roll all the fire die?
Yeah, and the normal damage die as well.
And the slashing die as well, yeah.
I need to remember that. Okay, so
Yeah, that's something we all need to remember.
So your fire is now 3, and roll the slashing again.
oh, I get to re-roll that again too.
Yeah.
Oh, because
Yeah.
it was a 1, wasn't it? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
Mhm.
So roll. What do I need to roll?
Just click the damage on your glaive.
Oh, I can do it again, can I? All right, okay. 11.
Alright. So we have 10 superiority, because that was the first one. 11 slashing and 3 fire. So that's
Much better.
24. Yeah, thank you.
Thorough reaction.
Pretty good. And the next Bone Claw will attack twice on the Gith guy. Why not?
Hooray.
Wait, hold on, that was an accident. So it was 20 to hit and natural 20 to hit.
Ouch.
Um,
Don't look, DM playing with himself.
yeah. Yonk, so he takes 46 damage and is grappled.
Oof.
And Screech, you can't see the thing that is attacking you. So it's just going to make attack straight rolls, I guess, because I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head if there's any advantages from that, so fuck it.
If it can see.
It misses. It has dark vision.
But not in the magical darkness.
No, that's true.
So-
That's why my devil sight specifically indicates it.
It's weird because they're entirely designed for this.
Yeah.
You'd think they
Do
would.
they have blind vision or anything like that?
No, they've got dark vision 60 and passive perception 16. With the passive perception 16, I suppose they'd be able to see who's next to them because you're not particularly trying to hide, so that's fine.
I'm also grappled.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're...
they're-
Oh yeah, you're also grappled by it. What the fuck am I talking? She's gonna run up and cast a level 3 healing word on her friend who's nearly dead.
Whoa.
Because yeah, she doesn't want him to die. Not yet. Even no matter how much I want him to die. And then we'll toll the dead one, I guess, because Yovanna's got a great idea. Sure.
Toll
Yeet.
you dead.
He fucking doesn't save that time though, does he? Why do I roll so good against myself?
It's 2d12s.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Why do I roll worse against myself?
Oh god!
Why?
And then the last guy's gonna dash because he's too fucking far away. There we go. There we go. Vugthar, it's your turn.
Oh, come
Bring
on.
the burn.
Oh,
Not
come on.
Vugthar is here from inside the shroud, gurgling on his own blood. Jesus, man.
I think he's Shadow of Moyling. Yeah. Okay, so everyone gets 10 hit points as he Shadow of Moyles.
How many?
14, right?
I think so. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, so quick question. Since I already had some, does this override it? Or is
Yes.
it just...
10 hit points doesn't stack, so whichever is the greater.
Yeah, I remember that it didn't stack. I just didn't remember if it was like the first come, first serve.
No, whichever is highest.
Ah, good to know. Thanks, bro.
So you're welcome. Your bonus action. So you've got the Shadow of Moyle effect on you. So you're shadowy and nasty and all this other bollocks.
Moily.
Moily.
For the action.
That was yeah. Sorry, I said bonus action. I don't know if you.
Oh, that's what this called. Oh!
Oh, natural 20.
I think that hit. Which one was that against? Sorry.
The only one he can see, I think.
All right, cool. Yeah, you slash into that one, and its hands separate, and it no longer is grappling the Gith as it hits the ground, crumpling to the ground. I just need to.
Is it
roll.
just like the bit in the first episode of The Boys where
Yeah.
it's just hands holding on?
Yeah. He's like. "Ah! Ah!" My throat is fucking going. Holy shit. I might need to go get a drink real quick because it's fucking going. Anything else, fuck that?
Can't see that one.
You would roll with disadvantage against that one, unfortunately.
It's
Oh,
in magical
right.
darkness.
Yeah, because it's in magical darkness.
Oh no.
Still, though,
Everybody
that's
loves
crazy.
magical darkness.
So you need to roll again.
I think he's checking
was
to
the-
see if he can do anything in magical darkness, which I'm pretty sure you can't. It's fine.
I was gonna say, how's a natural 20 got a 26 and a 27, but he quits on 19
Yeah.
as well? I
Oh,
got
that's
very
right.
confused for a moment.
He's freezing again. That's fair.
Yeah.
Roll 20 has been rough.
He's rolled it twice. It doesn't seem to come through.
Yeah, we still only have the 27 out
Just
of it.
refreshing.
It's cool.
Ooh, that's good still.
Yeah,
17.
that still hits. I think Skittles having a real hard time on his connection. I think.
Getting
I think
DDoSed
to-
by Grim.
Yeah, the one thing that he has over Vogthar is a working internet.
Otherwise, I think technically any of us could click the button and roll damage.
No, it doesn't allow us to.
Oh my
It doesn't?
god.
No, it'll bug out for you. Yeah.
That is
Ah.
damage.
Damn.
Super max.
I'm just gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. Because my throat is
Okay.
literally.
So that is 29 damage
Yeah.
for the
my,
plus 2.
My throat feels like glass. I'll be right back.
Yeah, bye.
This is awful.
Yeah, so
Corona.
28 and 29.
That's insane. And that one wasn't even a crit.
Yeah. The crit did less damage than that.
I know.
That is so.
That's
Oh my
insane.
god.
Oh my god.
But that is the max damage you can do in one swing is 29 damage. Holy.
Mhm.
That's
And it's
very
ice
impressive.
damage too.
Oh, stretching.
Yeah, I think it. I mean, no modifiers or anything gets applied to a crit, right? So crits seem underwhelming when you have like a plus 10 already attached to the Great Weapon
Yeah.
Master and Sharpshooter and shit. So it's like
Yeah, because then
it's kind of like
yeah,
sneak
the
damage, but not.
Yeah.
Because sneak damage actually scales.
And you can double the sneak damage when you get a crit.
Yeah, I remember I did that in our Jin game
Yes.
once, and it was fun.
Yeah. It's insane.
There could have been some
Yeah.
stupid amount of damage.
Oh god, that'd be fun.
It always seems weird that bugbears have like that surprise attack and proficiency in stealth because they're like big burly things.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
expect them to be necessarily sneaky.
True. What about a Minotaur rogue though?
A Minotaur robe. You
Or-
did not see me.
Or
Boom,
what?
boom.
Like a Lexodon fucking rogue, dude.
Oh god,
That's
that
like-
would be.
There's a bad idea meme, isn't there? And one of
Yeah.
them is an orc rogue that uses
Yeah.
intimidation rather than stealth.
Yeah, I love that one. It's so funny.
You
Like,
didn't
you
see
can't-
anything.
Roll that 20, but I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. I swear.
Yeah.
Just.
Surprise only applies if initiative hasn't already been rolled, basically. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are aware that there is a fight going on.
Yeah. I think that's how Critical Role does it, and it sounds good. Critical.
And that is how
The rules as written.
rules was written is is if you don't have a high enough passive perception to spot something, everybody rolls initiative, but you just don't take your turn in the first round if you are surprised. There's no
Yeah.
surprise round. That's just the way it goes.
Hi, I've returned.
Which old daddy DM has reminded me
Hello.
because I always used to do it the other way.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
We were talking about surprise rounds and how they're not a thing.
Yeah, they're a 4E thing that disappointingly didn't keep up. The surprise condition replaced it. When it hits an attack during the first round of combat, a target takes. This is the second round of combat though. So it's not surprised anymore. It specifically says the first round of combat, so it wouldn't work. This is the second round of combat. Yeah. Is that your turn done?
I was
dude?
wondering why Hulk Hogan was saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, brother, I'm gonna swing my weapon at him, brother. You know what, Mean Gene?
Yavanna, it is your turn.
So he
All right. I have no idea if I can see in magical darkness or not. It doesn't say one way or the other.
Wow. That
It
is.
just says you see in dim light as if it were bright light, and darkness as if it were dim light.
Yeah, that doesn't apply to magical darkness.
Yeah, magical
Yeah.
darkness is like super dark.
So I can't see any of these, yeah?
No.
Yeah, that is why my feat specifically mentions magical darkness as well.
You can see the one at the top.
I can see the one at the top.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 25. If I go here and like hover on the edge, like just outside, does
Yeah.
that work?
Yeah, I'm gonna trigger a reaction and attack you with advantage. 1 second.
It's fine.
19 to hit.
No.
Ding!
God, you guys are all such tanks. And
Oh, I
then
can
there's
trigger
me.
the other one as well. 24 to hit. No, that one's
That's
not with
fine.
advantage, really, so it's 9 to hit. So, ding!
No.
Yep.
She's gonna pull out her warhammer and say a quick prayer to Saloon. And then do that with that
Ooh.
ball.
Saloon says, fuck you.
She really does. She really
I'm
does.
sorry, the number you have dialed.
Yeah, you realise, oh shit, it's midday.
Yeah. Well.
Midday.
But I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, go. That lets you re-roll the damage die, not the to hit.
Oh wait, when you reroll damage for a melee weapon attack, you reroll the weapons damage. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm gonna try and kill you. Well, if my voice survives.
Let's kill Darian before he kills us.
Yeah.
Not the game, me in person.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Gonna buy a fucking ticket to go
but-
to the UK.
Before I end my turn, I'm going to you'll get through this to Grim for
Yay!
more healing.
Amazing.
Another nat 1. Who would have guessed?
This world is against us today, I feel.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Let me.
Except for Vogfar. Vogfar
Yeah,
gets all the 20.
I
Vogvar's
realized
stealing all the credit.
I forgot that I have Rotzak's inspiration.
It's still a natural one, though.
It's, yeah, it's
Yeah,
still,
that's true. Okay.
it's still death.
Never
and
mind.
despair. Cool.
Alright, yeah,
Screech.
so that's done.
Screech, it be your turn, my G.
Alright, I'm gonna rage.
Nice.
Wow,
I don't want to take full damage anymore.
that shit hurts.
And then I'm gonna swing. Actually, hold on.
You still grappled.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're like connected to the thing.
I'm gonna go into a frenzied rage actually with the extra oomph
Hmm.
and take 3 reckless swings at this boy. Oh, whoops. Well, I mean, maybe a natural 20, and then like that. Do they hit?
Yeah.
29, 27, and 28.
I would say so.
All right. Ugh. Yeah, that damage. So 18, 21, 22, 34 damage.
Hooray.
Ooh.
Yep, that one's looking real bad.
Which I can't see.
It feels really crumbly in the way. It's like the first swing it was solid, the second it was less solid, and the third you're almost like going through it like butter.
Oh, very nice.
There.
That's me.
Okay. The caster's turn. Gotta go back to the other page and figure out if he wants to do anything fancy.
Oh wait, I forgot the rage damage on that.
So it'd be
So
plus
it's 34 plus 43 damage. 40.
plus 9.
34 plus
I'm just
9,
gonna
yeah.
I'm just gonna add 9 to the
Yeah.
to the number. It's
Yeah.
easier for me to math.
Yeah,
Forgive me.
it's fine. It works.
I'm going.
It's my bad.
Can he see in magical darkness? Probably not, because this game makes no sense. No, he can! This one's listed as including magical darkness. Okay, Screech, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. I'm good at these, by the way.
You're very wise.
Oh god.
Had the experience
10.
of making them.
Cool. For some reason, you can't move.
Well, I'm grappled.
Even more than that, you are now paralyzed as
Oh,
a
no.
spell is cast on you that has left you paralyzed.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
no.
Rotsak, it's your turn.
That's bad.
Oh, jeez.
A little bad, yes.
You venom.
Wait. They're 5th level
course.
spell slots, so
You are paralyzed harder.
no. He's gonna whittle up because Yavanna and Grim also make those saves, please.
Wisdom?
Yeah. Yavanna succeeds naturally. Yeah.
That's these.
Shit! You both
Yes.
succeed.
You need.
Okay, so only
No.
only one of you is held, but that's fine. Cool. Anyway, Rotsak, carry on.
Seeing the only person that I can see is this dude, and where Yavenna has now moved, I'm going to. Actually, let me just double check the range of that. Goddamn spell again. How is it? 60 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna pop a shatter right here. It doesn't say I have to be able to
No,
see.
it's fine. Yeah, I'm okay
It's
with
just
it.
a point of my
So
choice with
that's
it.
Constitution saves.
Yeah.
So they've got +6. These guys got really high saving throws. They both
They both fail.
fail.
So they both take 17 points of thunder damage.
God, you guys.
I hope I hit something!
Considering these guys are CR, you guys shred them.
Well, the fact that Vodkthar took one on his own.
Yeah.
Is,
Yeah. They're CR 12, by the way.
jeez.
12?
Yeah, but there are like 89,000 of us. So.
And also, you all have ridiculous gear.
Yeah, but still. 12 is a high number.
Anything else?
How is that?
Yes, you do. Sir. Yes, you do have your action surge back.
I can see. This one's the cleric next to me, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Because I can never remember which one is which. Those I will say. No, actually, fuck it. That's me done.
Okay,
Okay.
you no-go done yourself. Grim,
I
it's
know
your
go
turn.
done. Yes. Yeah, I'll just wail on the one in front of me again.
Yes, Grim. Yes.
Let's do one for 12. Fucking ones. Fucking
Oh
ones.
God.
I don't.
Oh, I
don't-
can't re-roll the second
no,
one,
you
can
can't re-roll
Yeah,
them
yeah,
the
yeah.
second time.
Yeah.
So we have 12
so that-
plus 1,
One.
so 13.
And then again.
Okay, I think that hits. I could be wrong. Let me just check. Yeah, that one hits.
That's that much.
Just checking if you get any ones. No ones
and
that time.
And it's just one lot of fire damage, right? Oh, great.
It dies. As you.
I'm not done yet. There's some fire damage.
Yeah.
I like the
So
idea that you just start spinning the glaive, and to everyone else it just looks like you're like a pizza cutter who's just like spinning it up and down, and then it's just going as you're just slicing it in just bits. Yeah,
Falls
yeah,
in
yeah.
two, drops dead on the ground, and then falls into flames afterwards.
Yeah. Dark, dark flames that you can't see, but yeah, flames.
I'm just going to charge in, kind of thematically, head down, horns out, and just charge in kind of a straight direction past Yavanna
Okay.
until I hit something on the other side.
So past Yavanna.
You have 60
Uh,
feet of movement.
Yeah, you just keep going.
Well, when here.
I'm assuming I can see on the other side. Right?
Right. Wait. So you're passing Yavanna, right? Is that like
Yeah.
directly this way?
I'm
then this
I'm
way,
trying to.
then
Yeah.
this
If I can't
way,
see
then this
anything, I'm
way.
basically trying to go see if I
Yeah.
hit anything on the other side.
I just know you know what so there we go. You're at there, and you've still got like 10 foot's worth of movement speed left.
Okay.
I'm
So.
pretty sure. No, you got fucking
No.
25 left. You got loads left, right?
All right. So I see the guy on the other side.
Yep.
And I'm gonna move to here
Yep.
and bitch slap him.
God, I
Fucking
hope-
go for it.
I really hope this
You
paralyzed.
You still
has
have 2
concentration.
attacks in your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, it is.
Great weapon master or not great weapon master?
Hard choice.
Let's do one of each. Let's do that one. That's the great weapon master, so that's out the way.
Okay.
But that's the
Yeah.
one, right? That's damage.
Yeah, it's just damage. That would be busted.
And then I'm gonna try it with this one. And get a 15.
That hits.
That's 11 plus 4, so that's 15.
Cool. He has to make a concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
Concentration
10.
saving throw. Bonk. Yeah, cool.
Yes!
You're
Yes!
no longer held.
Oh wait, what about the darkness? He cast darkness as well. They're both concentration.
Darkness.
Oh shit. I am a terrible dear.
No, this is a magic one. I can have 2 concentration things at the same time.
Yeah, you know what? This guy's a legendary guy with like plus. He's got his own magical item that's gonna crumple after this encounter. Sure.
It's fine.
Thanks.
So
I'll roll another concentration check for it.
that's
There we
my,
go. That's why. That's why he was
That's
so
all my-
good at
that's all
concentrating
my
on it.
attacks, right?
Yeah, for now.
No.
Do you want to use
So
it?
still
I'm
got
gonna,
your
I'm
bonus.
gonna.
Oh yeah, you got your bonus action attack as well.
Okay.
You had 2 on the first
yeah,
guy
he's-
who you destroyed.
Great
Okay.
weapon master.
Yeah, that hits.
For 19.
Yeah, cool. These
Well,
guys.
Hold on, is that
Plus
not
fire,
that's
plus fire.
That's a 2. That's a 2 on my damage dice. That's a 2 on my damage dice.
Yeah, plus your fire.
Damn it.
Yeah, but I can
You can
reroll
reroll that.
damage.
Can you reroll 2s?
Ones and twos.
Yeah.
Oh shit, go for it.
Oh, 1 Santos.
That's better. That's
Uh,
22.
Yeah.
Plus. Fuck's sake!
Oh god.
With
So, he has to make another Constitution saving throw. The darkness remains.
Okay. And then. Oh no, I can't action surge, can I?
You
Because that's
can.
my bonus.
No, it's
Okay.
a free action to action
Free
surge.
action. So I'll action surge just for the sake of it, and I'll get some more.
It's a fucking massacre.
You know what? I'm just gonna. There you go. 22 for 17 plus 4. 21. Is David there?
He's just kill my things easily. I'm gonna have to make some really tough fights. Like,
Is it dead?
No. He's gonna have to Constitution
16.
hit. Yeah, that one hits as well. Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Plus, oh no, I can reroll that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the worst one.
73. You dealt in one turn. Right, the darkness is gone.
Oh,
Woo.
thank God.
Woo.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that we're just fucking your encounter in the...
No, it's fine. I'm not
He
gonna.
did 60 damage to me in one attack. Like, fuck you.
To be
It
fair,
really was, Rodsack. It really was.
And then-
the next fight, I'm not changing at all. I thought I was gonna have to make it nicer, but
And then I'm going to take a step back. So
Yeah.
that's all my attacks. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Iron, it's your turn.
That'll do.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Not really sure exactly what I want to do. You know what? I'm just going to aim at the thing that Screech was beating up,
Yep,
and acid arrow it.
that hits. That definitely hits.
In the pants.
Yep, he's still up for now.
And I'm supposed to roll 2 d4s.
Go for it. Yep.
I'm just going to link it there. And 2d4 acid damage on the end of his next turn. So he takes those extra 4 later.
It's fine. It's your turn done. As you fire out this arrow of death towards it, as it hits it in the face, and it sort of sticks into part of its skull and just starts melting and dripping down its like cheek.
Oh, what a
Actually,
wow! What a wow!
I'm going to do so that I do like a little bit of movement. And then I'm like holding the acid arrow and then release it as I finish my movement. To really fire it off.
Yeah, seems fucking beautiful.
And that is me now go down.
Cool. This guy was the fighter who makes clones of himself, so he's gonna steal a kill. I need to make 2 attacks. Sure. Let's steal a kill. I think that would be funny. Yeet! Yes! Yes! Vindication! Fuck you guys! He did it!
Finally.
And then Boneclaw's turn. This Boneclaw is going to cry at the situation that he is in. And
As he
he
should.
is going to attack Yavanna twice with spiky things.
Okay.
Yeet. Nope. Yeet. 23, does that hit?
No. Oh, hold up.
Wait, no?
That barely hits, yes. That meets. That meets.
Take
Hold on.
your first damage of the campaign, or something ridiculous. Just take 15 and shut up.
Take 15 and shut up.
This is not
Excuse me,
fair.
I went down in the battle with that big boss.
Oh yeah, the boss
thing.
one, which had unfair plus like $1 billion to hit. Yeah, big whoop. Take damage in a normal fight, you incredibly tanky motherfucker.
I'm a cleric. I'm a cleric that wears no armor. Leave me alone.
No, I'm not salty, but Jesus fuck, how hard are you guys to kill?
Very.
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 Chiron went down so many times earlier in the campaign. That's why I focused on AC later.
If it makes you feel any better, Chiron has more health and I think he has more DC than I do too.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fucking guide and ball at the butt. This fucking miss, great, you're great. Paladin, I don't even know why these guys are still here. Yeah, hits. Right.
Who's taking who through the Underdark?
Basically, yeah. He's gonna smite. So he's got a 2d6 from his great sword. That hits, and then with his sword, with his smite, because it's undead, he'll pump something high into it. Great. Thump.
Oh, these are undead.
Yeah.
I've been missing opportunities.
Second hit, that misses because he's shit. Vogthar, do something better than these gifts, please.
I'm pretty sure Vogthar could literally just fart on them and
I'm
would be better than the gift.
Yeah, okay. So you attack the caster. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I agree. I have a plan for them, but just the ball ache of getting them there.
There you go.
Yep. Okay, Vogthar, how do you want to kill this one?
Yay!
Impale.
Oh, he's typing. Surprise me.
Nice. He can't be bothered typing out loads of shit. Okay, so Vogthar, the first one, natural ones, as the guy sort of parries it with his magic and bounces it back, and it almost goes into Grim's face, and like so close, and you're like, might as well turn around, and you swing it back and chop off his torso. As his body hits the ground, his legs sort of limply waddle around, looking for its master. He reaches up and goes, "No! I was not protecting you from it. I was protecting..." Wait, no, the other way around. Fuck! We were not protecting this place from you. We were protecting you from it. And he dies. There we go. Action save.
Did a shit
Nice.
job then, didn't you?
Yeah.
Not Vogthar. Not Vogthar. Oh my god.
Wow!
That is so unlucky.
Wow!
Oh my god. Could you guys please stop flipping coins instead of rolling dice, please? Because this is ridiculous. Yeah, cool. So that was a lot of damage that I'm really struggling to math right now. 94. Cool. Anything else? Yeah, 122, 126. Oh, 28 damage. Alright, 96 damage it's taken. It's gonna die. Anything else?
Sneeze on it.
These
Yeah.
these CR12 creatures are getting their asses handed to them. Oh man. Okay, next is Giovanna. Finish this off.
Yeah,
You
she's gonna step up
indestructible. Oh man.
and take another swing. Nope.
Oh, Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, I do have Bardic Inspiration, so what, roll a 1d10?
Yep.
15 to hit.
Okay. 15 does not hit.
Ah.
I had a feeling. Alright. I don't really have anything else, so. I'm a tank, apparently, not a damage dealer.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. So, that's your turn done, I guess, unless you're doing anything else.
I think that's it.
That's it. Okay. So, Screech, it's your turn.
Oh god.
Who will get the kill?
I'm gonna run up and attack 3 times with my great axe. 21, 29, and 29.
Yeah.
They hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you realize you've been muted for like forever now.
So
Isn't that 45?
40.
I like to think the idea.
It's a lot of
It's
damage.
insane.
How do you want to rectally annihilate this fucker?
Yes, the good old swoosh and swoosh. Just keep beating it until it's just bits and pieces and shattered bone across the floor.
I just imagine him like screaming as he's just slamming his axe out into its dead body on the ground.
Yeah.
Just making just a mess everywhere.
Yep. And
69 damage.
that is the end of that combat.
Nice. Whew.
And I take a point of exhaustion.
You.
God, what are you on now?
2. I never did or failed any of the cold level
Potentially.
up stuff, Constitution saving throws things. So the only things I've gotten exhaustion from is my frenzied stuff.
Yeah.
But it's 2.
So.
Haste fades.
Yeah.
No.
And I've been muted for like forever.
Mhm.
I wonder why you all kept ignoring me.
Who said that?
You guys
That bitch. I mean, what?
have finished killing the creature, and you hear its death rattle just echo through the room, as he apparently was protecting you from something else. But we'll find out what that was next year.
In 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.